They're with Mama Eagle.
Ah, okay.
Okay, here we go.
I would like to remind everyone that this show is brought to you by the Dolphin Wars.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 177 of Just Cuz for King Dolphin Television. I am Raymond, the author of the Dolphin Wars book trilogy and ruler of the best pod in YouTube. So let us party and see how things are going tonight. We got the kitty table ready to go, and you know the other table. But before we get going, as always, if you like what we're doing here at the pod, if you love these interviews and the fun we have here, please like and subscribe. Also, if you know anybody that I should interview, please send me their names so I can reach out to them. I'm working on the fall schedule, and I would really like to get it done. Also, if you have both copies of the Dolphin Wars series and want number 3, Blood Feud, we have it on sale. Just go to the dolphinwars.com or the link tree that will pop up eventually. And there it is. Go to Linktree to order your book. Sales have been booming. I got several packed and waiting to go. I also have several sold. So everybody is really wanting to have Blood Feud. So please come on and join the. Please go to the site so you can get it. I have here on our esteemed panel, we have Wendy, the Trauma Warrior. How you doing, Wendy?
Good. How are everybody today? Thank you for having me on.
Oh, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Wish I could stay longer, but I'm going to go to an Astros game in a little while.
Ooh, yay. How are they doing, by the way?
They're in second place in their division right now.
Oh, okay.
Texas Rangers are in first place in that division, which is the AL West.
Oh, okay.
They're playing the Tampa Bay Rays tonight.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually a better record right now than they do.
Wow. Okay, and then we have the outstanding Lenrod. How are you, my friend?
I am here, I am functional, and I am hungry.
Uh-oh. Oh. And you didn't get a chance to go to Oshkosh to get air show food.
No.
Bummer of bummers. I have got to get to Oshkosh one of these years. That is my big bucket list.
Yeah, we keep saying we're going to go, but we keep not going, and it makes me unhappy.
Huh.
Haven't been there since like 2010.
Wow, that is a waste.
It's like every year we're saying we're going to go, and then something comes up, and we just don't go.
Yeah. Okay, so, and Snort says, Wendy, enjoy the game and hope they keep your power on. Yep. A reminder of last week.
That was horrible last week. As hot as it is down here.
Yeah.
Not having air conditioning. We were at my mom and dad's house because we just couldn't. We had to, even the dogs. I mean, our dog Cheyenne is 13 years old. She was starting to look pretty rough. We just had to vacate the house because we didn't have any power. So it sucked. But there's power. Well, I hope there's power. I'm actually in Houston. So.
Who's watching Cheyenne? Who's watching Cheyenne and Ramsey? Oh, they're with you, huh? Cool.
They're small enough.
Yeah.
They fit in luggage compartments.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Or in the back seat.
They're not big dogs. They're small dogs.
Okay. So we've got the amazing panel right now. And let's see. We've got right now, besides our amazing panel, we've got Point Curation. Hello, Point Curation. How are you today, my friend? And then we have our esteemed wrenches, the out to keep us safe and keep things under control, or as much as control as it can happen here in the pod, which is not really well. We've got, let's see, we got Legatus Legionii, who is always the first in, the last out. We've got the hardest working bear in the pod, or in the internet. And hello, Carla Burton. How are you doing? I know you can't be on, but glad you can come by and say hello. So, of course, we've got the hardest working bear on the internet. Yes, Snort, you're right. You are so right. Let's see. I want to virtual background. Go to in. We need the Snorton's full effect. All right. Hardest working bear, and unfortunately we don't have Pudgy because he's on an away mission with Cobalt and Mama Eagle, but we've got Start Up Bus Cooper. And Sniffles Cuber. .org. All right. So we are here and we're looking for a great time tonight. Let's do our weekend review. How have you guys? Wendy, how you been?
I've been all right. Just working as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing crazy going on.
Okay.
That's always good.
That's always good. That's always good. And Lenrod, other than the disappointment of not going to Oshkosh, how's your week been?
I've been working. We're doing stuff. My Dreamcast project's looking pretty solid finally after fighting with it.
Good.
My magical controller problems. Where it just doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense. These buttons work, but those buttons don't. It doesn't make sense. But eventually, I got it. All the buttons work now, and it's glorious.
All right. Awesome.
I can start case construction soon.
And with me, been doing music lessons, trying to master my latest song, which is Enter Sandman. That's a tough song when you're a drummer. Oh man, I don't know how Lars does it. I've been doing some base work. Work has been going well. I did have a bad reaction yesterday. I was helping set up the classroom, and I was helping set up our classroom. And as I was cleaning off some whiteboards, I started. I guess I thought it was at first the whiteboard solution that was giving me a reaction, because I ended up dizzy and ended up in a sweat. But then they also did carpet cleaning in the building, and they either spilled or did very badly in the room, and the fumes were all over the place. So I'm thinking it might have been a combination, but it made me feel like crap yesterday. I was dizzy, and one of the instructors said, if you don't feel well, we're going to call the nurse down and have them take your blood pressure. You're not driving anywhere. And I said, oh, I'm going to be fine. But I did wear a mask to keep the fumes from. So I got the feeling it reacted to my asthma.
Probably.
So and then of course, did the blood now that the Comic-Con was done. Now that the Comic-Con was done, and I started selling Blood Feud in earnest, and we sent a few books, sold a few books, and have a few books waiting to take to the post office on Monday. So it's been busy. As Snorta Poopas asked earlier, let's see, when Snorta Poopas he said,
Thank you. That's why you're my favorite uncle.
He
My
said,
uncle just brought me a Bloody Mary.
Oh, yay! Oh, I miss Bloody Berries. I gotta get mixed. I should have told Santa to get.
It's a big one. It's our pregame.
Ah,
The warm up.
the warm up Bloody Mary. Legatus asks, have I recovered from the signings of all the novels? Yeah, I did a lot of signing of all the books to get them out. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you guys start thinking when you get it. Yep. So, and yours is waiting to be sent, Lenrod.
Yay!
Yeah. When you getting yours, Wendy?
I need to order it. I guess I need to get on dolphinwars.com and order it.
Yep. So you can get get the autographed copies.
I got to do that.
Yep. And that has been my weekend review. And we went outside. In our backyard, we've got random trees that were starting to grow. And so I started, Sandra and I were lopping those. And of course, I went out with in shorts, and the bugs decided to get some prime dolphin leg. And oh my God, they're itchy.
That's why I wear trousers year round. No matter if it's 90 or 1,000 degrees out, I am wearing trousers.
I know. I know. I should have.
I think it's been so hot in Texas since June that I think that all the bugs here went up north.
Yeah. I can relate. I can relate totally. And of course we had the Pudgy, the new Pudgy channel interview. Pudgy has got his own internet or YouTube channel, and we were talking, and it was a good time. We're finding out all about the new and improved Pudgy.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I've already subscribed to his channel.
Good. Yeah.
Did not get to see the show Wednesday, unfortunately.
Yeah. We had I was on when he was doing a couple. I was on when he had the game on something Fortress and Team Fortress or something like that.
Yeah, Team Fortress 2, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was having a good time.
Good.
Yeah. So we let's. So that's the week in review, and hopefully some other people will be visiting. Legatus says, "In earnest, I thought you were at that Comic Con in Martinsburg." Yeah, well, you know. Hey, King Dolphin TV, have you tried that sheet music trick I sent you? Learn every other line to give you a break. Oh yeah, let me show you that. Let me show you that. Let's see. Yeah, Legata sent me this. When you just don't want to play those notes in that passage.
Effective.
Yeah.
Yes, very.
The only problem is, what if you can't read music?
Yeah.
It's like then you don't know which lines to skip.
Yeah. Carla Barton says, some of my boys love Team Fortress. Hello, Stark of Iron. How you doing?
I guess I'm naive. I didn't know that game.
Neither did I.
My favorite video game is NASCAR, so I can just zone out and hit the other cars.
Have a demolition derby. What?
Play NASCAR the way you want them to do it.
Mm. What'd you say?
Yeah. I said hello to Tony. He's in the chat.
Yep. Hello, Tony. How you doing? And John said, made it home safe from chicken barbecue. Not sure about the chicken, but I made it okay.
Well, that's good.
Yep. So, yeah.
Chickens don't have whiskers. It can't possibly be a barbecue then. So barbecue being like a French word, like barbe meaning whiskers and cue being the tail. So the food is cooked from whiskers to tail. That's barbecue.
Let's see. Let me. Okay.
Well, I hope we get more people in here because I'm going to have to take off in about an hour.
Run.
Yeah.
Well, my uncle said we were going to leave at 5:20 because the game starts at 6:15. But when he says 5:20, that means the aunt will be ready to leave at 5:30.
Of course.
So,
Of course.
Jimmy and I are ready to go. We've already got our player jerseys on and everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Some people just never get on time.
Of course not.
Yeah.
My younger brother's kind of like that. We deliberately tell him times that are at least a half hour to an hour before we were actually planned to leave, so he gets there on time.
My mom and her sister, my aunt, they are oblivious to time. You've got to tell them like an hour early.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna take care of something real quick. Yeah. Or if they say, "Oh, you're gonna be on time," oh, you're delusional. I get that from my sister, or Sandra gets that from her from her sister-in-law. You're delusional. Yep. Okay, I am.
Jimmy and I were both in the Army, and you have to be on time. So
Of course.
It was
Well,
beaten
it's the hurry up and wait syndrome.
Exactly.
It's the hurry.
Yes.
It is the hurry up and wait.
It could be in your own section of time.
That's true.
I got a friend, his entire family, they exist in their own version of time. And it's not like they're not late for things, they're not or anything like that. It's just when you travel with them, everything moves way slower.
Yeah.
Like a half hour long drive takes like 2 hours with them, but we know we're doing the speed limit the whole time.
Right.
Like they just violate the laws of time and space when you're riding with them.
The wrong direction, going slower instead of faster. That's frustrating.
Yeah. Hello, Fez. How are you? And how's your week been? Other than destroying, reducing the chicken population.
It's been interesting, kind of a quiet week, but a few good things happened. I can't remember, but I went to help out at the chicken barbecue up at Lake Cary today, and it, you know how some of the barbecue pits, they have a roof and it's got a big hole in it for it to vent the smoke out. Well, I kind of told them, you want to put the tin up there to cover that because it's going to rain. Nah, we don't need it. Well, they needed it. They had to relight the fire twice, and we got hammered. And then it's raining all the way home getting back here, and I come up the driveway, and there's half a tree in the driveway.
Wow.
So as soon as it stops raining, I got to move that. See, tomorrow.
Mm.
So hopefully I don't need to go anywhere tonight.
Well,
But
wait a minute. Where do you got to go? You are here.
well, I may have to go out for some extra Diet Coke, although I have my emergency bottle.
Right.
That's what's in the fridge of mystery today.
Oh, the emergency bottle. Pudgy's not here, so we can't ask about the fridge of mystery.
Yep.
Maybe we
If
can, but
I
it's just
were
not the
visiting
same.
you, John, there would be an emergency Bloody Mary in the fridge.
Absolutely. But yeah, the chicken turned out okay, at least the one I got, and the brownie and the beans. They make them with the bacon in them, so that's good.
Yeah.
So,
At work, we had a barbecue. And let's see, they had these foot-long all-beef hot dogs, which were good.
Mhm.
They had smoked chicken, but everything else had pig, so I couldn't have it. So it was Amish potato salad, vegetables, the smoked chicken,
nice.
the hot dog, and I didn't want hamburger to go along with it. So
Right.
so I said, so I got a very toned down barbecue and cookies. Gotta have the cookies.
Oh, gotta have cookies.
Gotta have
Cookies are compulsory.
Mm-hmm.
Although we had brownies, but same thing, only completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Same concept.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nummies.
Yep.
Sugar.
Hi, Carla.
Yes. Hello, Carla. She's doing a Coke run too. All
Ah.
right. Okay, let's start going up to the top and start seeing what the chat is up to. We've got. Hey, John,
Yes.
I sent you an email concerning Blood Feud. You haven't replied.
No, I've been kind of busy, but what I'll do is I'll send a check down to you.
All right.
That's easier than the electronic way.
Yeah.
I think I still have your address here.
All right. Just send me an email. Legatus at first said 3 hours between scheduled pod starts. USPS tracking is still saying the status not available. Hopefully they'll update. Yeah. Well, it's going to land up north.
Ah.
So
So it's caught in customs.
probably.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Or Snorter Poopus ate it.
Well, Snorts is right here waiting to go out.
Ah.
Good, isn't it a good thing Snort and I got straightened out? Otherwise, sending out flippers would have been painful. Yeah.
Yeah.
A free flipper with each purchase Oh, blood.
He'll grow back. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. And then, of course, with that spelling.
You know, the space dolphins heal up as long as it's not like another space dolphin that's damaging them. So,
Exactly.
person chopped off a flipper, it should grow back.
It's going to come back. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That shows Lenrod read the books.
I've definitely read them. And then proofread another one. Wahaha.
Yeah, I've got.
Which I do believe you still have.
It's on its way back. It's in the same package.
It's going to be come back. Okay.
Yeah.
You got all the directions and stuff marked?
Well, I have. I've got the pieces of paper that were included.
Okay, so yeah, they're kind of meant to be used in conjunction with the book because they're numbered in the book where the errors are.
Oh, 40. Oh, well.
Make it easier to find them anyway.
Yeah, well. I'm going to do the rereading. And, because I didn't want to ruin your book, so I did not open up the page.
You can't ruin it any more than I already have.
What the heck was that?
That was a warning sound.
I
Clearly,
know.
the forces of the universe want to ruin the book more. Challenge accepted.
No, I actually didn't get in and saw the. I didn't get in and saw to see the other edits, but I'll figure it out. I'm a pretty smart guy.
Yeah.
And I do plan to do a full a line by line read of that. Okay. Oh, and I did say hello to Point Curation.
Oh, hello there.
But at least, again, you're getting a signed copy of All's Fair and Blood Feud.
Double shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. And Snort says, enjoy the game and hope they keep your power on. Sandra's got an updated tracking number. She says packages going to Canada tend to circle the H hole that is New Jersey for days before going north.
Hey.
Yeah. And when have we ever been in control? Never.
Only if the vertical and the horizontal.
Yes, we control the horizontal.
But I control
Not always, most of the time, the majority of the time, maybe. Hey, time is relative.
Mm-hmm.
And time could be the nasty relative that sits at the other table and yells at everybody else. Nothing. Legato says nothing crazy going around. Boring, mundane. Let's see. Made it safe from okay. Oh, Snorter Pooper says, if buffalo have wings, chickens can have fingers.
Not the way we cook them.
Chickens technically do have fingers. They're just fused together in the wing.
Yeah.
That's true. Snorter Pooper says, do you know why chicken breasts don't have nipples? Because when they get cold in the freezer, they would poke holes in the freezer bag. Dun dun.
Ooh.
Wow.
I would just answer that. They're
is.
birds, not mammals.
Yeah, that's true. But even that thought would be painful. And Stark of Iron says, my DC figure came from Andy. You know, Stark, you ought to do an unboxing. Yep. Yeah. Just like I did with Blood Feud on the big release day. Instead of the Dobby, he sent a fez that fits my Harvey plush better than the actual real human-sized fez I have for him. You mean, okay. Instead of the Sabu, he meant.
Cool.
Let's see. And we had to get up early First, we had to clean litter boxes in the ferret room. Then we had a staff meeting for a few hours. She still has a lack of sleep headache.
Yeah, I hate those.
What's this?
Me too.
Hold on a second. I gotta ask. Hold on a second. I gotta ask Sanders something. What link?
To the stream.
Oh, no. Have him contact me, and I've already sent Starker the link. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yes, Tony, I sent you a link. Okay, let's see. So let's see. Legata says I'm more of a Pepsi person. I find Coke flat.
Yeah. Yeah, I got more into the Diet Pepsi, but they run out at the store.
Oh, what's this? Just make the check out to Snorter Poopers Cube or what check?
All the
What
check.
check? Yeah.
For the
Any
book.
check.
Snorter Pooper says RC all the way. Coke expected me to be less white, and I always found Pepsi a bit odd.
Yeah, I wish we could still get RC here.
We still have RC here, but I usually stick to the no sugar sodas these days.
Mm.
Waiting
Yeah.
for RC to do a no sugar soda.
Yeah.
Tony, I X'd you the link. That is so. That's going to take some getting used to saying X and not tweet.
Yeah.
Oh, on
Still
Twixter.
Tweet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there is the link. All right. Okay. Got us to the kitty table. Yep. Okay. And he said, when have I ever left a kitty table? Snort. True. True. So let's see. I used to drink Coke Zero, but when they got rid of it, I drink Pepsi Zero. All right.
I have Pepsi Zero right now. I kind of go back and forth between Pepsi Zero and Dr. Pepper Zero.
Dr. Pepper Zero? Ew.
It's not bad.
Okay. All right.
Especially if you add brandy to it.
Okay. Oh, that sounds good. That would sound good. Let's see. We were trying to figure out when we're going to go see Oppenheimer, and we looked at the schedule today, and we couldn't do it, obviously, because if we didn't have the staff meeting, we probably could have gone first thing in the morning. But then all the other times get into the way of this stream here. So I'm like, ugh, that's not good. And then we checked next week, and we could probably go Saturday morning. And since we've got an away mission on Saturday, the stream will be on Sunday. But I'm not sure I want to go see it. I've been looking through Dumb Book, and I saw a couple of pictures here of the Oppenheimer post-movie credit or the post-credit scenes, and I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of scared. I'm concerned.
Is Godzilla involved?
Will you stop spoiling things, Fez? Go to the slap shop table now.
That was the first thing I spoiled.
Go to the slap shop table.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Hey, how you doing, Tony?
Hey, good afternoon.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, Tony.
Yo.
Hey, how you guys
Oh,
doing?
yes, I've got to show you the post-credit screen of Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not coming up.
Gojira.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh,
Wait,
there
wasn't
it
it
is.
supposed to be some sort of historical film?
Yeah.
So why is Godzilla in it?
He used to be in Iguana.
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys are so creative. We'll see some other Oppenheimer memes later on. Snorter Pooper says the only problem with Dr. Pepper is that it tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I have until this point had no qualms with the bear, but this is one thing that we will have to disagree on. I love Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with Dr. Pepper is just opening the bottle because it just seems to be more volatile than all the other sodas. It wants to explode more.
And if
I've
you
had
notice, whenever you drink from a bottle of Dr. Pepper, more soda sticks to the sides of the bottle than most other sodas. Like it's got the you're not going to get every last drop.
It's
Yeah.
syrupy.
Yeah.
The adhesion factor.
Yes.
Legatus is asking, I'm curious, with the Fifers Women's World Cup soccer happening now, has any of your local media been promoting it? Or is it, if you know, you know, if not, oh well? I could care less. I could care less about soccer.
Honestly, I don't even watch the local news anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't watch TV.
I watch YouTube and stuff, but I don't even really watch the local news anymore because so many times, because I'm working in trauma for so many years, the things that they report about the patients that I've worked on are completely wrong.
Yeah.
Are completely just off the mark, and it just drives me crazy, so I stopped watching.
Yep. Especially if there's a fire and they'll sit there saying firemen and their oxygen bottles. We don't wear oxygen bottles into a fire. It's air.
Right.
Yes, it's there.
And we've written them all kinds of letters and emails.
You really don't want to add oxygen.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it might be a little dangerous.
Yes,
Then adding combust very quickly.
you're adding fuel to the fire, so to speak.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah. So, Legata says DC Comics has solicited Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong comic out in November. Marvel did that first. So
Simpsons did it.
Yeah.
It did it.
Yeah,
It did it.
exactly.
Did it.
Yeah, Marvel did it. They had a
How many
Godzilla
times
comic
do we-
book.
How many times do we hear that now? That the Simpsons did it. Wow.
Yeah. But let's see. Marvel did it, and I think Spider-Man was a guest on trying to avoid being eaten by Godzilla. Yeah. So, Tony, how's your week been?
It's been long. It's been arduous. Working 10-hour shifts a day, then streaming most of the time afterwards for at the very least 3 hours a night. Yeah, I'm tired.
Well, you need to you need to do like me and set a deadline. Need to set a deadline saying, especially if you work early in the morning.
Oh, I do get my sleep. It's just I don't have time for myself anymore. I took a little break and feel better about it that I did take a break. The grind is real, and my after party streams on Friday night or Saturday morning rather after the big show have been really successful. And I mean, my numbers are great there, and people are having a good time, and can't complain. Can't
Okay.
complain.
All right. Let's see.
And speaking of the big show, give me a second and I'll get that figurine out. I actually showed it off on my stream this morning, earlier today.
Okay.
So it's just in part to your unboxing suggestion, which I have a lot of things to unbox officially, and I will do. I still plan on doing an official unboxing video for the Laboratory of Mayhem DC figure.
Okay. When you're ready, and we'll continue here. Legata says before that we have the crossover event of the century. Bambi meets Godzilla. It was a foot stomping good short. Oh, that was classic.
Yes.
But have you seen the sequel yet?
What?
Godzilla meets
The Little
Ariel?
Mermaid?
Yeah.
All you see is this mermaid going down his mouth.
Nom 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 nom.
Past
Yep,
the teeth and the gums. Look out, Tum Tum, here she comes.
Plop, plop, fizz, and then afterwards it's
Plop,
plop,
fizz,
plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Imagine an Alka-Seltzer meant for Godzilla. That'd be a big tablet.
Yeah.
That'd be like the size of a big car. At the very least, and you would need two of them.
That's true. Snort says that's what made the Apollo 1 fire so deadly and quick. A pure oxygen system. NASA changed it.
Yep.
Yes.
That is true. What's this? Most of the memes I've been seeing is about Barbieheimer or Barbenheimer. So few have been just Barbie or just Oppenheimer.
I have shared a meme that for Oppenheimer that was Muppenheimer, and then I shared the meme that you shared, Snorty, with Weisenheimer with the Three Stooges.
Yeah, I got that one here. I got that one here. Hold on. Let me get that up here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's this one. There's this one here.
Yeah, Weisenheimer, man. Ow!
Yep, here's this one. I guess the Godzilla, all the Godzilla websites are gonna make a lot of hay from the Oppenheimer movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. And for those who haven't seen the Weisenheimer one, let's see. I know.
Weisenheimer.
Ow! Snort. Wonderful snort. Where are you? Up there it is. No, okay, I know it's Facebook. No, it's Twitter. No, it's Twitter. Where is it? Well, we'll find Weisenheimer. Okay. Alrighty. What the? How'd that get there?
Sure.
Interesting.
Okay.
Snorter Poopa says, nyek, nyek, nyek. Yeah. What haven't you seen, Carla? The Bambi versus Godzilla?
Well, that's a classic.
I think should have meant that for the mermaids.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
They really stomped out any other reason for that movie to exist.
Yes.
That's true. There won't be a sequel.
They got to the foot of the issue.
Yes.
Ah.
Let me Oh yeah, the action figure.
Oh yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead. It was an accident, Legatus.
I'm trying to update some stuff here. Thankfully, I got people sending me pseudo super chats this day and age on my PayPal for entertaining them, and I'm actually able to keep my StreamYard because of it. So thank you so much, guys.
I gotta set up my I gotta set up my stream element to get tips. I just haven't had the time yet. With the book signings and getting all the, and thank you, Sandra, for helping me out with the postage and all the other stuff that goes with getting books out to my fans.
Speaking of which, I have a lot of overtime. I mean, I'm working 5 10-hour day weeks now.
Right.
Which means that I'm not just going to buy Rod Thunderheart's books signed, but I want to get both of yours signed this upcoming Friday.
You mean all three?
All three, yes. That's right.
Yeah.
The third one just came out. Yes.
Yeah, third one's out. So yeah. Christmas came out.
Box set.
Christmas came early.
So yeah, just email me at the Dolphin Wars, at my Dolphin Wars email. You can get it via the link tree, and send it to me, and then we'll get one out. We'll get 3 out for you. Oh, he put it. Legatus. I was looking for the site, but Legatus beat me to it.
There it goes.
Yes. So if you want to see Bambi meets Godzilla, there's the link.
It's adorable, I swear.
Yeah. but definitely eliminates any chance of a sequel.
When you got a story that final, who needs a sequel?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Marv Newland was a cinematic genius.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of cinematic universes. That trope is safe.
Yep.
All right, now for the creme de la creme. Now I got the cam pointed in the right direction so that nobody sees my horrible face.
All right.
Oh!
Okay, let me get rid of this. Let me put you on full. Oh, nice. It's a box. It's a yellow box with
yellow box.
Okay, what is that behind you? Oh, hello, cat.
Kitty.
Are you talking about that big thing of tentacles over a vault? That is my gun safe. That's not just full of weapons, but the bulk of my DVD, VHS, cartridge, CD, about $50,000 worth of media inside that on bolted lock and key. Yeah, that's my baby. And the tentacles on it is from a giant octopus that my former neighbors gave me, and I just never found a thing for it. But I'm sure that the Fez that no longer is sitting on my plush might find a new home, maybe. But yeah, here we are. Yes.
Oh, that's a nice one. That is a nice one.
Nice.
Nice.
And of course, you can tell it's definitely Andy's work. The points of articulation are insane. Just by picking him up by his legs, the weight of the figure started to bend him at the knees. Give me one tick.
So not only is it a Doomcock figure, but it's also an effective bludgeon.
I like the shade. I like the shade of the cloak or the.
Oh yeah, this is the more articulation and the modern tunic. There is, of course, the tunic that you can get, the red one from the classic era of Doomcock, back when you just ran in front of a black screen for 20 minutes. But yeah, that is also the new helmet sculpt.
Right.
It looks very similar, and if I see the lines in here, it looks very similar to the DC rings that Gary does. It's got the same. It's got the same depth in the eye slots. But here's the little Fez.
Oh,
very
cool.
sweet.
Instead of Sabu, I got the little
Nice.
fez, and I'll show you how that looks on my Harvard. Let me go grab them. And just for context, here was the fez that I found at Goodwill, and it is a little wear and tear on it, but that is an actual vintage Ames human-sized fez, Ames Shrine,
Yeah.
and it's got the label to it, but it's unsigned. So
Yeah.
whoever was meant to receive this at whatever initiation ceremony obviously didn't get it.
Mm.
And then,
Well, very often they'll forget to sign them.
that's probably true too. But I got that from Goodwill for $10,
Whoa.
Mhm.
Win.
and it was a find. And it's like, wow. Well, now I have no choice but to get one of these. Now, speaking of Gary's work, I put the assemblage of DC and Harvey rings on this plush's tentacles.
Oh.
So I gave him a
Wow,
gangster.
Wow.
Wow.
I got a. Oh, that's cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Whenever
Nice.
I showed this on my stream last night, because I didn't open this figure till the weekend because I work all the time. And and Andy's like, "Did you get everything okay?" And I said, let me see and let me show you." And so yeah, that is a perfect fit for my little deadbeat dad here.
Cool.
But I like what you did with the rings. I might have to see if I can do that on my plushie Fez. Or
Yeah.
on my
Your
plushie
plushie Harvey. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the same as that one, but it still looks like a.
Do you have a bigger one or a smaller one?
Here,
Because there are multiple sizes of this particular plush.
let me show you what I got. Stand by.
And there's them two together.
Awesome.
YouTube's Abbott and Costello supervillain duo from the Silver Age. Right here.
Very cool.
Now, after Raymond shows me his, I'm going to explain to you what I plan on doing with these guys. Because I'm building a diorama display.
Ah. Choo-choo.
Might be on my end.
Aha.
Okay, here we go. Oh, we lost Tony.
No, I just turned off the cam. I'm done showing off my stuff.
Okay, here's my version of Harvey.
Uh-huh. You might want to put your camera
yeah.
on, put your picture on. You have the little Cthulhu, the little Cthulhu series plushie. Yeah. That's a cute little
like
baby
it.
guy.
Yeah. So I need to get a. Yeah, I couldn't find the other. I couldn't find the one that looks like the authentic Harvey one.
Well,
but
I'll
this
give you the
was-
brand, and I'm sure they still print them and make them because Andy knows the brand of the toy too.
Okay, but yeah, I think, yeah, this guy could match Cthulhu. And hail Snoopy with his
Now,
cow wheel.
Snoopy.
Hail, Snoopy!
Hail to the
Oh,
Snoop.
hail the Snoop.
All hail the Snoop.
So now I'm going to explain to you what I plan on doing with the figurines that I now both own. I have a diorama piece set that I'm making that's going to have in the background, and I'm basically going to have it as perspective layers. In the front will be Doomcock on a rocky ledge, dramatically pointing as if he's like issuing commands or resisting. And then in the center of the background layer is going to be Castle Xanadu being ripped apart by my Harvey. So it's going to be a breakout.
Ah.
And
That'll be cool.
I'm trying to find some owls to hang on it over it, like in formation, like, you know, squadron of owls. And I have an extra Ravager too that I'm going to paint up a little bit and turn them into cyber bobcats and stuff. That's just going to all be engaging him.
Right.
And I have a nuclear explosion shaped desk lamp that's going to be on the other side of the foreground piece. So it's going to be like basically he gets out. And it's a work in progress, but I also got Sean Carter on the horn because there's like holes
in the mountain that this castle is on. And I want to have the alien ship with its lights peeking through underneath the castle.
Nice.
Very good.
Hopefully it'll all work out very well in the end. It is going to be a fun project for me to do, and hopefully everybody, Andy, Gary, Steve, and even DC enjoys it when it's done.
Okay. Yeah. DM me that brand so I can take a look at it, Tony.
Okay, give me one tick, and I'll go ahead and grab it. I'll go ahead and grab it.
Okay.
Now that I've put everything up, give me 1 second.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, Toy Vent. Yeah, Blagatus beat us to it at 556. Most recent chat. Toy Vault Cthulhu plush 16-inch.
Huh. Okay. I'll have to.
I have the 12-inch one.
All right. Let's see. Let me look that up. Toy Vaults.
Mm-hmm. Toy Vault Cthulhu.
Toy Vault. Wait. Cthulhu.
Okay, Carla, you have yourself a great day, and thank you for watching the mean streets of New York last night whenever everybody was having fun.
Yeah, Carla.
Here, Carla.
Take care.
Laters.
Yep.
Hey, just everyone.
Speaking of
Oh.
usual suspects to the Hollow Earth, hello.
Well, hello, Agent Pepsi One.
How you
Hello.
doing?
Well, you have a link too, darling, and we got Camp Cam's here.
Oh, hey. How you doing,
Hey,
man?
Camp Cam.
Yeah.
So, Agent Pepsi One, we got you a link. I sent it to you via email. So, come on up. Let's see. So, Camp Cam's is here.
Cam likes it whenever I sing Loch Lomond for him. And I know it's actually public domain, and I can sing it quite well in a cappella. Everybody says that that mine is better than a certain other individuals, and I keep having to correct them.
Yeah.
But I also sing it in tribute to him as well. I sung it for
Okay,
him.
she's gonna check out. She's gonna check out to see if she can get the headset going. Cool.
Right on.
We will have Agent Pepsi One here.
Right
Yay.
on.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
This is
yes.
turning into a party. Welcome.
Yep.
Why do we have a party on Saturday? Just cause.
Just because things will happen and usually do. Yeah, and the eclairs are plentiful. Yep.
I'll come up with some jokes after I wake up a little bit, so I can hop on over there with the kiddie table.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
working on it.
All right.
Still firing on 4 cylinders right now.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Anybody else? Yeah, let me see if I can find the one. There's a lot of Cthulhu's. Okay, I found.
Did you
Really?
find one ideally?
Kinda, maybe. Well, I don't know. Here, let me.
Well, show it, and I can confirm.
I'm going to show it up now.
Right on, right on.
Hey, Matt G.
Hello, Matt G. How you doing?
Okay.
Yes, second one and the third one too. You have the 23 one that's $23, and the $31 one's probably the bigger of the two. Those
But
are
look
both-
at.
Mhm.
But then look at the $39.90. Except for the little bells, that would work.
That's the one that Heather L has.
Okay.
That's the one that Heather L has.
Oh, I must have.
Ah,
The Cerberus. Oh, I must
Cerberus?
have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I must have.
Cerberus is cute. I like that
Yeah.
dice tower.
Yeah.
Whenever I want to play Call of Cthulhu, I definitely want that dice tower.
Let's see. Run DMC.
Well, now you're getting. Oh, is that the worm from Labyrinth? Nah, just a worm.
Let's see.
Hello. Did you just say hello? No, I said hello, but that's close enough.
Yeah. So I've got to find the guy's address. I've got to find the guy's the guy who was at the Comic-Con who had the Galactus Funko Pop. I must have.
I actually have a Galactus Build-A-Figure back when Marvel Legends actually sold good figures. Give me a second. I think he's about the same height as my DC now that I'm thinking about it. He's a little bigger. He's a little taller. And I have an Apocalypse and a Sentinel, but I don't know where they're at the current moment. But I want to get a Unicron. I want to get that HasLab Unicron. There we go.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, the hands. I like putting them out like this. I want to get a globe.
Oh, yeah.
And just set it, like, right there. So he could be, like, doing the hovering over the globe.
Hello, Wendy. Got popped off.
Oh, Wendy, welcome back.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Galan here, or Galen, or however you want to say his name before he became the eater of planets.
Galactus. Yeah.
There's a kitty.
Yeah. Oh, we lost her again. Let's see.
Failing.
A lot of Cthulhu's. Harvey has been a busy eldritch squid.
And not a bit of coin is shilled out to his wee ones. What a deadbeat.
Yes.
Well, depends what country they're conceived in.
Oh.
Maybe he went to the Middle East where there is no child support.
Interesting.
Curiouser and curiouser, said Alice as she plummeted down the rabbit hole.
Yep. Hello, Matt G. In case I did not say hello, Matt G. earlier. What's this? That must be when he. Sometimes StreamYards can.
StreamYards is just wonky.
Yeah. Well, when you can see, when you see the figures, the emojis on YouTube, and all they come out is this blue white eyes. Yeah, loses a lot in the translation.
Good to see Sean Carter just arriving as well. He cannot respond. He is currently on the open highway.
Oh, okay. Hello, Sean. Hello, Sean Carter.
Engaged.
Hi there.
And we need to talk soon, Sean, about said spaceship. I just showed off my figurine to Raymond.
Lurk mode engaged. And I see you there, but can't respond. Driving. Well, just remember, guys, please like, subscribe, comment, and show your support to this wonderful channel. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. And I'm just, let's see. Huh. Sorry to hear that, Agent Pepsi one. Cam's doing barbecue in the rain.
Well, at least you have proper caramelization catalysts with the excess rainwater.
That's true.
Carry forward.
We just did a chicken barbecue in the rain, Cam.
Oh,
had to relight the fire twice.
We need the rain.
Oh, we don't.
Yeah.
We got
Got some
plenty.
rain here.
When we get
We'll
rain
milk this
here,
one.
when we get rain here, it's always in the form of really nasty thunderstorms, and I just want a nice rain shower. Give me something that I can sit out on the porch with a glass of bourbon, just listen to the distant thunder, and just enjoy the view and smell the fresh water. I miss it's always violent thunderstorm these days. It's ridiculous.
Well,
love
I was
violent
coming.
storms.
I was coming home on Thursday, and it was already in a bad state because I had to make a detour because of road construction on a 2-lane road, which means you got to have the flaggers and the traffic is delayed, blah blah blah. So I already had to make a major detour, and then all of a sudden the torrents start. So in the process of the torrent screwing up my vision, I took a wrong turn, but fortunately it didn't turn to be that bad a turn thanks to Waze. Waze is amazing. I got off at a road that I knew, and it wasn't that far. It wasn't that far out of the way. In fact, it was on one of my normal routes, so it wasn't bad. But then it was like, yes, there was the torrent that I couldn't see. Then 5 minutes as I get closer to my house, nothing, clear as a bell. I'm like, God, I'm tired. We need rain, but we're stuck in this bubble of clear weather, no matter what. So it's just amazing. And my fish are going to start rebelling as the water starts evaporating.
Rebel fish.
Huh?
Rebel fish.
Rebel fish, yes. Well, I mean, the water evaporates and they just, they start seeing their water level go low and they're starting to get irritated. And then the frog just sits there and watches me and laughs at me. Yep.
Is that the same frog that whenever nobody else is looking, he gets up and he sings telephone, and then whenever you try to tell everybody that he can do that,
Nah. Sometimes I think he's dead. Sometimes I think he's dead because he just sits there and sits there. And then next thing I know, I'll turn my head away, and next thing you know, sploosh. Scares the crap out of me. This reptile takes sport in startling me. And let's see. Wendy says we're leaving soon to go to the game. And the guy says, catch a home run ball. Yeah.
Yeah, bring it home.
Yep. Let's see. And Cam's is cooking ribs. Oh, yeah. They had pork dry rub ribs yesterday's barbecue. And it's like, why don't they do beef ribs?
Well, because oxtails is where you get your bone-in prime beef. Oxtail stew is some of the best beef stew you'll ever have. But good luck finding those things, especially if you have a local butcher. I have a local butcher, and he occasionally gets in oxtails, but you have to be the lucky one to walk into the shop and go, oh, it's my turn to have some good beef.
Yeah. There's this one place around here, of course. I'm sure with all the farmland around here, there's a lot of places to get some good fresh beef. But I'm sure it's quite expensive.
Snoopy sounds impatient.
Yeah, well, he's had his cow here.
He wants more.
Yes, he wants more. No, he can't. He's had his daily let's see. He's had his
Shooter
daily limit.
8323, good to see you again.
Hey, Shooter.
Yo.
How you doing, my friend?
And
Man,
there.
we are getting the crew today.
Yeah.
We got the lovely Agent Pepsi 1. We've got Point Curation. We've got Shooter 8323.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everybody is coming here for the Just Cause. And I'm sure there are lurkers about.
I missed the Pudgester. What's going on? Is Cobalt okay?
Oh, no, they're with Mama Eagle.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they told me that they were going to be with Mama Eagle this weekend.
Okay.
She needed hedgehog therapy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, that's peer reviewed, and 9 out of 10 people agree. I mean, yeah,
The
it's good
10th
therapy.
person also agrees, but you had to give him money for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a big old cat here. Oh my god!
Mm.
Boy, this to me. son.
Meow.
Ugh.
I have a big triangular headed boy.
Tampa Bay versus Houston Astros.
Oh gosh.
Mhm.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah, you're too big to sit on my shoulder, but you're gonna try anyway, aren't you? Whenever he was a kitten, he was a shoulder kitten, and what he will jump.
Oh, wow. Okay, everybody. Let us welcome Agent Pepsi 1. Hello, ma'am.
Hey, how are you?
Yo.
Hey there.
Good. How you been? Long time no see.
Oh, I mean,
How do
I'm
you
enjoying
do?
the summer.
Good. As long as it lasts.
Yeah, I know when it's only going to last until Tuesday when I have to go back to work.
Oh, Lord.
Mm.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, don't understand this wrong, but I've been like cussing for the last week.
Mhm. Ah. Well, so glad that you finally made it on. Glad you found some headsets and because we don't get much of you here, Agent
Yeah.
Pepsi.
Yeah, I mean, Saturdays is a little hard for me because I'm always so busy on Saturdays.
Ah. Well, it's good to have you on. How's your
Well, good to
week
be here.
been? And how's your week been? And I'm not going to ask what's going to happen because I know you really are not looking forward to it.
It could be, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. But no, it's gonna be okay. We got a new principal at school, one of the assistants from last year, and he's real nice. So so that's a good change. And well, I mean, it's not a good change because the old principal was good too, but it could have been someone that's like real, really weird, like my former principal, which I didn't get along with.
Hmm. Oh, okay. And you were doing fence work, and how was that? Was that done or?
Well, not. I mean, not really. It's always ongoing, and I got a good schedule, so I'm going to be okay. But the thing is, I'm just looking forward to the time where my husband retires.
Oh wow!
So,
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, he's
That
planning
is-
for. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say he was planning to retire for 60, but I mean, it might be sooner than later.
Oh,
It just depends, I mean, he wants to take over his father's ranch, so
Mm. Oh,
Depends how
okay.
much wife pressure is involved.
none on this one. I mean, it really isn't.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's tired of being a freight dog.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, he loves his flying, but he's tired of the hours. I mean, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're not. I've talked to a lot of pilots when I was a flight attendant, and those that went to the airlines from freight flying definitely are happy they do it.
Well, I mean, he applied with American Airlines about a month ago,
Oh. Okay.
and he did have an interview, but in fact, they offered him a position, but the what they offered him wasn't nowhere near what he's making now. So I kind of talked him out of it. I said, you only have 5 years, and it's, at this point, just do the 5 years, and when that's done, we'll go back to Texas, and we'll be done with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because pilots got that mandatory age, except when the FAA raised it, but you can't fly overseas.
I'm gonna have to ask him about that. But I know they raised it to 65, though.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Pat. I'll be right back, folks.
Okay, but yeah. So when he feels it's going to be the time, he's going to. But freight, you fly in the night. You fly into the dark, the early parts of the morning. Yeah, you don't have normal hours.
Oh, it's not that. I mean, he doesn't have normal hours to begin with. But like about a week ago, he emailed me. He says, guess what we're carrying? I said, what do you mean? What are you carrying? What can be so? He says we're carrying almost 100 tons of lithium batteries.
Oh my gosh!
So let me get this straight. I can't board a plane with a lithium battery in the luggage compartment, but he can fly with almost 100 tons of them.
Oh, they're all inert.
Oh, wow.
Until they aren't anymore.
That's true.
Well, they need to get them here somehow. Everybody's been struggling to get anything for batteries.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's just one thing after another.
Yeah, I've got to get him on. I'd love to hear. I've done a bunch of pilot talk. I'd love to hear somebody who does the either the airlines or the or like freight flying or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to him to see if he wants to do it. He says, yeah, and maybe and this and that. But when he comes around to it, he's always so busy. Then he's not here.
True. That's true. Okay. Wendy says I have my I don't know these players, Altuve jersey, and Jimmy is wearing her Tucker jersey. And Legata says, is Olga going to sing the national anthem? I hope not.
Please.
I hope not, because every time Olga is either mentioned or singing, internet goes crazy for miles and miles. And Olga is working tonight, so it's safe to watch the game. And Wendy, you have a good time at the game. You be safe. Yep, and enjoy the game. Catch a home run.
Wonderful time.
Yep.
Oh, Matt G says, Agent Pepsi 1, you're supposed to be at the steakhouse.
No steakhouse for me tonight, thank you. It's going to be chili dogs.
Ooh, chili dogs. Ooh,
nice.
That sounds good.
Chili dogs. All right.
Oh.
We had before the stream started. Well, last night Sandra made homemade pizza.
Ooh.
Oh, but now that is something interesting.
Oh yeah, she makes a great homemade pizza. So we had that last night, and it is so filling that the most you can eat is 2 of her pizzas. Normally I can eat 4 of Domino's, but I can only eat 2 of hers because they're just so filling.
Rich, yeah, very rich.
Yeah. So we had them tonight, and they were just as good as last night.
Nice.
Yeah, there is really something to be said for homemade food, and especially homemade pizza. I wish I could make homemade pizza. I just can't.
And she doesn't. She makes the crust totally. Everything is made. The crust is not the pre-made crust. She makes it totally from scratch.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And the spaghetti or the sauce was leftover spaghetti sauce that she made totally from
Oh,
non-ragu.
stop! You're making me hungry. Stop!
I wasn't
Please.
hungry
Hey.
enough already.
Come on, Lenrod.
Oh my God.
Lenrod Fez, you know we had to get to the food section sooner or later.
It's
Yep.
inevitable.
Mm,
Should have put that pizza in. Is what I should have done.
mm.
Yeah.
Let's see. What the? Oh, Maggie. He says, Pepsi's husband is carrying Taylor Swift vinyl and CDs. He just
Oh.
told you it was batteries.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That
Oh.
sounds like a terrible, terrible time.
yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know what really surprises me is that Taylor Swift's concerts are selling out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think she was that popular, but you know, I completely wrong
wonder.
on that one.
Yeah. And the thing is like Justin Booby and Taylor Swift, they got their start from they got their start from YouTube, and I'm like, whoa. It's
Well,
like
I mean,
go ahead.
That she's from Reading.
Who? Taylor Swift?
Yeah, Reading, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's kind of the Compton of Pennsylvania.
Mm.
You don't want to be there.
Just cause equals food for thought and stomach. So true, Lagana, so true.
hey, I have something interesting for you. I don't know if you all seen this or not. I kind of posted a little bit about it yesterday on Friday Night Frolics.
Mm.
Have you all seen that last episode of Strange New Worlds?
Nope.
No.
Won't give it any.
I-
Won't give it
I
any.
haven't seen
shade.
any of it.
Please
Um,
don't make me start drinking.
No. Listen, I'm not saying this is good Star Trek. I'm not saying that at all. But I do have to give credit to the actors on this one. They were phenomenal. It was a crossover with Lois Dex, you know, that cartoon that's like super woke. But the two actors that played the cartoon characters in the live action show, they were even more annoying and obnoxious than they are as a cartoon. And
Wow.
these two, I mean,
Wow.
literally, these two deserve an Emmy. I mean, just for their portrayal. It's something you should watch. I mean, it was really good, and I was very much surprised that they had an opener. Their opener was different. It was like a cartoon opener.
Mhm.
I mean, it was. You know, I watch it because I like Instant Mount personally. I think he's just like super cute, but this is why I watch Strange New World, and it's just, you know, it's. I was really happy with that episode.
I'll give it a poke, but I'm probably going to need to have the Stark bar with me when I do.
Well, go ahead.
I was just saying, you know, it's not, you know, Strange New Worlds isn't as bad as STD
Or puke
Well,
or Puke Heart. I mean,
yeah.
that one is terrible. But you know, I think the actors in Strange New World, in terms of their abilities, they are significantly better than on STD.
Mhm.
And you know, like I said, I mean, they worked flawlessly in that last episode.
Mm.
It was really enjoyable. The writing was different, but
Hail to Fed for Hire in the chat.
Hey, old fat.
Yo,
Fat.
How
How
are
you
you?
doing, buddy? Just got home. I have to go back out. I'll listen and hang in the chat as long as I can. All right. Thank you, Fat.
Hey, Fed, give me a call later if you want to talk.
Yes.
Same here.
Ditto for me, Fat. You know you got my number.
Yep.
So, yeah, I do like Anson Mount, but to me it sounds like he's been cursed with some strange roles. I mean, I liked him strangely enough, I did like him in Inhumans. And, but
Inhumans. I didn't like that show at all.
no, but Anson Mount, he did pretty good for not having any speaking lines. But I did watch the Discovery with him in it, and I thought he did pretty well. But I've watched maybe one episode of Strange New Worlds. Unfortunately, he was only in as a bit part because it was a Spock-centric episode.
Right.
Yeah. Although, oh God, what's her name? Blazing Saddles. Come on. Someone remind me. It's true.
Jiggle the key, pump the gas.
Don't
Don't
Young
flood it.
Frankenstein.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I can't.
Yeah,
One
she
person,
was-
don't know her name.
Oh no, her name.
Her
It's
name.
bouncing
Yes.
around in here.
Oh, come on.
Why is it that we have this mass slight of forgetfulness whenever we need to know?
Madeline.
Yeah, she played Lily Stupin in Blazing Saddles.
Yes, Madeline Kahn.
Madeline Kahn.
Madeline
There
Kahn,
you go.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, she did pretty good in that Strange New Worlds episode.
But she's back.
Huh?
I think she's back.
Oh, she's
I thought
going to
she
make
died.
her a regular?
Oh, then it's a different actress I'm thinking about. They have this new engineer in
Yeah,
Strange
that's
New
Madeline
World.
Kahn.
It is?
Yes.
I thought she was dead.
No. No, she's not alive.
It's just ancient.
Snorter Poopa says Khan and the Ratha Khan. Well, let me check my amazing research tool. Now watch, by the time I do it, Legatus will already have gotten it for me.
He's been good at that today for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, she died in 1999.
His
Huh?
Google foo is off the charts. Good at what he does. Great
Huh.
stream says point curation. Thank you, random citizen.
Okay. Then who's the other one? Cheat. All right, I'm gonna have to go to Wikipedia.
You're looking at the wrong one, actually.
I'm starting to think that.
It's already got it.
What?
It's
Who
in
got
the
it?
chat already. Yep, Legatus is on it.
Okay. IMDb. All right. No, and no, it's not Madeline Kahn. She wasn't on the show, which means I need to. Yeah. No, it's okay.
Yes, Snorty. Everybody will shuffle off the mortal coil, and then when we do, we just hit click fire to respawn.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's see.
You know, a buddy of mine always joking about his headstone. We're just gonna have it printed on there. Respawn in 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Strange World, Season 2.
I tell you what I want to do with the headstone. Now that I'm thinking about it, I want
Hey,
mine.
comics.
I want mine to read. Would you like to save your game? Comic Relief Crusader in the chat as well. Good to see you, Mike.
Hey,
Okay. Carol Kane. Ah,
Ah,
Carol Kane. Okay, she did not do any Mel Brooks.
Yeah, looks like we all need to hang out at the
Scrooge.
Slapshot table.
Yeah. Yes, we got to go to the Slapshot table. Oh, Carol Kane.
yes.
Hey, well, I will tell you this though. My 15-year-old cousin,
Mm-hmm.
he also watches Strange New Worlds.
Dude, well,
he's kind of in love with Nurse Chapel.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
that rendition of Nurse Chapel though is so bad.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, where did she? You know, what is it? You give her an injection, and then she becomes
she can 1v1 a group of Klingons. Yeah.
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 I'm like, really? Now that takes Mary Sue to a new level.
That takes. It's like I thought that the ending scene in Black Panther sequel was bad. Whenever you had somebody that looked like if you sneezed at her, she'd just billow away like a bag in the wind. Sorry, Katie.
Sure,
But
yeah.
but you know, Nurse Chapel's in a suit that's supposed to be a cat suit, and yet it does not have the titular proportions of a cat suit. You see what I did there? Yeah, I also I did that for Mike too. Yeah, titular proportions, as it were, because the actress is a very pretty woman. Yeah, but they want her to basically be another implementation of this third generation feminism rhetoric, and it just doesn't work. Now, some of the best rants over what they did to Chapel come from Admiral Teague. Like, he goes off on it. I can't stop laughing when he does. It's great.
Hello, Comic Relief Crusader, and yes, you do have a link, so come on in.
Yeah, come on up and say hi, Mike. I want to show you my my friend, my little friend.
Okay. Oh,
I'll bring him back.
Yeah, okay.
Mike.
Madeline Kahn was in Young Frank. That was okay. Yeah, that was where I saw her.
Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein.
Yes.
Carol Kane is the new engineer on Strange New World.
Werewolf, Darewolf.
But you know the one that I really can't stand on that show is that it's a new pilot. I don't know what her name is, but she's just hideous.
Ortega. It's Ortega.
Yeah, she is just absolutely hideous.
Insufferable.
Insufferable. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I love where they all were saying, telling Spock, okay, what is your saying? Picard says, punch it. And then somebody says something else. And then Spock says, I really want to go. I said, what? Oh, please.
Yeah, I mean, it was just.
Yeah. And as much as I like Anson Mount and Rebecca Romijn, I can't get into the show. I cannot get into the show.
Well, I mean, it would be better. It would be different if you take like the pilot and put her in like like an airlock or something, and then slowly let out the pressure.
Dalek, exterminate! Hey, Dalek.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hey.
Hi Raymond. Hi Len. Hi Fez. Hi Agent Pepsi One. Hi Tony. And
Hey, Dalek, how you doing?
not too bad, I suppose.
Yeah.
It
is late there.
It's been very hot here the last few days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's hot everywhere. Welcome
it is hot.
Welcome to The Planet Has a Fever, part the 15th or whatever.
I like that. The planet has a fever. At least you're saying it right. We're not doing the climate change. No, it's weather.
Yes.
Well, what a lot of people don't understand, and this is something that a lot of these pseudoscientists that have a 6-week course in meteorology fail to understand.
Or have gone to the Holiday Inn Express.
Yes. The planet's regular, quote, climate, end quote, is actually and has been actually the freak weather. It is supposed to be unpredictable. It's supposed to be violent. It's supposed to be chaotic. And now that the planet is beginning to heat back up and going into another ice age, which is the only cycle of normalcy, and that spans 5 figures.
Technically, we're still in an ice age. We're just in an interglacial period.
Yeah, we really are. the planet was had a hot temperature average all the way up until about 80,000 years ago. And a lot of people just don't sit and think. They go, "Oh, we're the ones causing the problem." No, we're not.
Well,
We're not that important.
I would like to interject something here as a student of history. Did you all know that during the time of the Romans, there are depictions of by Roman artists of palm trees on the cliffs of Dover, and this was also written about by Roman historians. So the only place palm trees grow is where it's warm.
Yeah.
And then you had recently, this was at the end of June, you had this congressional panel. You had these climate change witnesses, supposedly these experts. They were asked how much CO2 is in the atmosphere, and they could not answer the question. And the minimum answer they gave was 7%. The actual answer is 0.3%. And anything less than 2%, plants die off.
Yep.
It's just what you have here. A lot of people don't know that in 1970, these same scientists were saying that the Earth is going to be a snowball by the year 2000.
They've been doomsaying forever, just looking for something else to complain about.
I mean, it is, and then what you have is it's a money making scheme. And I'm sorry, Al Gore was at the forefront of this. And you would ask yourself while Al Gore and his buddy, Barack Obama, if they're such into climate change, one, why do they fly around on private jets, and two, why do they buy brand new mansions at a seashore?
Okay, we're gonna kind of limit our.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just.
Well, no, and I don't think any of us disagree, but I like what Snort said. Oh, wait a minute. They used to be able to grow wine grapes in England. Ooh, nice.
Well, they still do, actually.
Yeah. And also,
Snort says not good wine.
Ooh. I don't know.
That was a jab at me. That was a jab at me, I think, and that's why I was like, "Love you."
Maybe Dalek would have a thing about that. Or Snort says, or mechanical engineers passing themselves off as science guys.
Yeah, like that Bill Nye guy.
Yeah.
Definitely jab. Oh, that was jab at Bill Nye. I thought it was a jab at me because I'm an engineer. And here I was talking about meteorology. I was like, "Oh man, perfect, well done."
Yep. And then the next other thing that drives me crazy about science talk is all the astronomers, all the astrophysicists talking about Betelgeuse and how it's going to have this massive supernova that's going to be showing in this brighter than the moon. And I'm like, guys, I'm not an astrophysicist. I am not a scientist, but even a schmuck like me understands you've got a speed limit. Yeah. You've got a speed limit. If it will supernova, it's either hasn't happened yet or it's going to take 650 years for us to get the light. Get it.
Their numbers are based on their observation. The light is what's getting here. So if they're saying it's going to blow soon, it means that it already did blow. We're just waiting for the light to get here.
Exactly. But they're not saying it in that way.
It'll still blow within our lifetimes at the rate they're saying, but
I would love to see it, to be quite honest.
Oh, me too.
It would be cool, yeah.
That would be like, oh my God, I'm living in the 2010 movie. This is great. But I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah. It's probably not going to happen, but it's like it just drives me batty when I hear these people talk about Betelgeuse.
Hey, Betelgeuse. How you doing, bud?
Hey, Ranko Steve, how you doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I did summon Betelgeuse, but it's like
it's showtime.
Yeah, Snorbles. You are the hardest working bear in the internet.
Hey, you come here. Want something for lunch?
Hello there, Ranker Steve. Pleasure to have you here. But
brother Steve.
It's like it just drives me bananas when I hear people talk about it.
Mhm.
I mean, it could come any day because it happened 650 years ago.
Yeah, but they can't even decide how far away it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, first it was 650 light years, then it was 1,000, then it was like 29. I mean, they can't decide. It's just
There's
Depends on the
too
lensing.
many celestial
Yeah.
bodies within the observable universe at any point, each causing gravitational lensing and errors in the computer with estimated distances from one object to another to ever have a consistent, finite measurement for anything outside of our own star system. And people need to just hang it up.
Yeah.
And you just hurt my brain, Tony.
Yeah, sounded fine to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good explanation. Just hurt my brain. And I love astronomy, but it's just these all the astrophysicists talk, but it's just guys, get over yourselves.
Yep.
Yeah. Now they're saying, Sandra was telling me today about there's the James Webb Telescope is showing that there is James Webb Telescope, this newfangled thing, is just shown that a black hole isn't totally empty. It does show things emitting, but there are things that are emitting from it. But,
Yep.
Yeah. Snorter Pooper says, I tried to measure the distance, but my tape measure didn't reach.
You know, I think we're thinking about this too hard. We have an alien right here on the panel that could totally give us the answer. Dalek. You're the
That's
alien.
true.
You're the resident alien. Tell us, how far is Beetlejuice away from our planet?
Depends if there's anything there to exterminate or not.
Exterminate. I like the new avatar. I'm glad you started using that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you started using that, Dalek. I
He's
think
napping.
he's probably napping. But
Is
I
that like
do
an
like
anime
that.
Dalek?
He's plugged
Yeah, it
in.
is. I like. Whoever did that really did a good job. Let's see.
Well, I did. Yeah, I only wish I'd done it.
Yeah.
I never.
You sound like you're ready to. You sound like you're ready to nap or go to bed. Let's see. Okay. And Agent Pepsi 1 has stepped away for a moment.
No, I'm not. No, Snorty, I'm not asleep. I'm here.
After these messages, she'll be right back.
And we got. Oh dear. Yeah, like I said, Rancor Steve is here. I'm wondering, Phantom, debating.
Oh, by the way, Raymond, this image, I've had this for a while. It's just I've very rarely used it.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you're using it now. It's pretty to look at.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I found a way to. Yeah, I decided last couple of times I've been on stream, I decided to. I mean, I've been told this one was a lot better than my other one, and I decided to. Oh, really, the goddess?
Dalek's new say, fall asleep. That's a good one. Or there's this one. Let's see. There is always this one we can use. You can use Dalek. Navigate.
Right.
Welcome back, Agent Pepsi 1.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh, get out of sight.
A stupid automated message. What, they want to sell you their warranty?
No, actually, it's a message from my school. They said, be sure to be there at 7:30 on Tuesday. Welcome back. The summer is over. And I'm going, you jackasses. But that's okay.
Until I receive an automated message that's just, the tape playing of The War of the Worlds by Orson Welles. I'll hang up.
Yeah.
They want me to give them phone time over an automated message. Play me The War of the Worlds over the phone. Do that. Then you'll receive your automated dialing machine will get its credit.
So true. It's been a long day of exterminating.
Yeah. Fall asleep.
And Cam says ribs almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Daleks do not require sleep.
Well, they're so angry all the time.
Yeah.
Well, if you're stuck in a trash can all your life, I mean, that'd be pretty angry too.
I mean,
and even worse, you look like a bad version of a Harvey.
Yeah.
That's true. Now that is true.
Yeah, you look like a bad version of Harvey.
Don't make me pull out my toys again. Actually, Agent Pepsi 1 hasn't seen it yet.
No, Agent Pepsi, Rancor hasn't.
Let me show you.
Dalek hasn't. Yeah, bring it out.
So if you open up a Dalek, is Oscar the Grouch inside?
What?
That's a good one.
Well,
Tony mentioned,
you open up a Dalek. There is something green in there, but it's not furry like Oscar.
It hasn't started molding yet. Good.
Here, let me put this up. Okay, guys.
There we are. And then, of course,
look at that.
Is the Andy Masterson Laboratory of Mayhem Doomcock action figure.
Oh my God.
And now we shall open the box parcel again for what will soon be the umpteenth time. Interred within the sarcophagus is one Doomcock figurine.
Wow.
That is nice.
And this is the more modern purple tunic, but you can, and whenever you want to order one from Andy Masterson, not so shameless plug, because he does great work. But you can get the red tunic from the classic years if you so desire. All of these rivets are put in, handcrafted. These are all, and from where he says he gets these from, I think Tibet.
Wow.
So he has them sent over from Tibet, and then he pops them on. And then, of course, this is the new helmet sculpt. It looks very similar to the molds that Andy Masterson does, Gary Ambrosia does for the rings. And speaking of which, now most people, when they get one of these, they get a Sabu. They get a little Sabu. But because I was talking to Andy about my Harvey plush, I got a Fez here that fits him better because I actually have a human-sized Fez from the Amez Temple that I can now repurpose for something else that I got from Goodwill for $10, unsigned too. So, but this is everybody that's been here since I got here already knows that story. I'm just repeating it for the new people. I'll go ahead and I will grab my deadbeat dad right quick and show you how this new Fez looks on him. There we are. And that's how.
Yeah, I mean, that's him. That's him.
Yep.
And speaking of the Gary Ambrosia rings, I got them on his tentacles to be a gangster grill of sorts. That way, it's not a direct copy, but I have its own little flair on it. And so the Fez fits perfectly now. It actually is proportionate to his head. It looks more deadbeat than ever. Now I just need to get him a wife beater and a toy
hot dog, and then we can grill.
Yeah.
Now, just in comparison of size, here is the actual vintage. I'd say this came out at least 60 years ago. It's when I found it. This is the actual Fez here that I did find at Goodwill. So you can see how big that Fez is in comparison to this little guy.
Mini Fed.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
And there's my show and tell again. That up. All right. I'll keep this in here so the kittens don't get a hold of it. Which that's going to provide its own challenges. I'm probably going to have to get a plexiglass or something to put on the shelf that I plan on making this diorama for, which I'll explain the diorama in a minute. 1 second. I'll explain to you the project I'm doing. And Sean Carter's on board with. He just showed me a picture of a product that we're going to have sitting underneath this castle that I got. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a breakout scene where Harvey's going to be smashing the castle, coming up from it. Kind of like Animal did in the saloon in the Muppet movie with the head coming out. Kind of like.
Wow.
Yeah. And, and I'm going to have like little explosions and stuff and like the parapets and steeples like being flung off. Dukak's going to be in the foreground piece, just dramatically pointing, and I'm going to try and find little owls to hang. So there'll be like a squadron of owls coming in from like the east and stuff, just trying to fight them back, And I have a nuclear explosion shaped desk lamp that's going to be on the opposite side of the foreground piece. So it's going to be absolute mayhem and chaos. It's going to be Harvey's big day. And I have Sean Carter's making. It just showed me a UFO that he's going to put his lights in because he's really good at making sci-fi models. And the castle that I have has holes in a mountain that it's sitting on, and I want to show the alien ship that Xanadu is sitting on peeking through the cracks.
Nice.
Just to add that in-depth detail to it. It's all going to be lit up. I'm going to use a couple of tea candles for fire and all kinds of stuff. It's going to look beautiful when I'm done with it.
Okay, cool. Now, as long as we're doing showing off things, I got another thing to show off. And I know there's a bunch who haven't seen it. Landrod and Fez have seen this. But yeah, this I did. I bought this right after I came back in after my mom passed, and I figured I need a little retail therapy. So I went. I had the day off. I accompanied Sandra on a music lesson, and I saw this beautiful work of art, and I said, I must have, even though I don't play it, I still said I must have. And even though I'm learning drums, I still said I must have. So I got this, and slowly but surely learning to play it. I wanted to show you guys.
Ooh. Gorgeous.
Ibanez.
Wow.
Very nice.
Wow.
Oh.
Buffered. There.
You are buffered a little bit, but that is a nice bass.
Yep.
And of course I got the amp.
Sorry, it really did sound like the bass licks for that.
Yeah.
I still want to know why my G sounds tinny. I mean,
That
there's gotta
sounds
be
like you need
source.
to raise the bridge.
Hmm?
That sounds like you need to raise the bridge just a little bit. It's knocking on another fret.
Yeah.
What about the note above that one? No, the other way.
No, above that, yeah, fret 3.
That is fret 3.
Yeah,
Four.
fret.
Here's
Fret
fret 2.
4. Yeah, I think that needs to be raised up just a little bit.
Yeah, the bridge is looking
Uh,
nice.
6 millimeter Allen wrench should do that.
Okay.
And you see where the Allen screw is in the bridge to raise it up? There should be one or
Yeah, I
two
do.
of them.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Welcome
Technical
to Fibber
issues.
McGee's Closet.
What was that?
It's Klingons
That
on the
was-
starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow.
Stand by.
That was-
Technical difficulties.
That was gravity in action.
Yes. Carry on without me as I fix this mess.
Vamp mode engage.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Hot dogs are hot, not made of dogs. Discuss.
Right, 6 millimeter or
I
0.6?
like ice cream. Now listen here, Arnie. Don't you be talking about ice cream or I'll kick your ass. No, Duke, you can't do that. Don't put me in the cage.
Hey, Jack Lumen.
We gotta welcome Jack Lumen to the chat. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Animals are your friends, but they won't pick you up in the airport.
It's just a little mess, Sandra. I hope.
Sort of Pupus Q Bird in the chat says, I hope nothing went crack. Well, what about snap, crackle, and pop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I heard? Can I be heard?
I can hear you.
All right. It's known as being the chain reaction. My green screen light somehow got hit, and then it brought down the microphone, and because this microphone is so sensitive, it can hear a tick across the other side of the room. Because obviously you see Snoopy, you can hear Snoopy. So
It can hear ticks. What about fleas and mice?
oh, it does that too. That's how sensitive this thing is. Okay, so he slapped that bass too hard. Yeah, hi Jack Lemon. How are you doing? Yeah, how you doing? So, yeah, he showed me where to do where to raise it up.
Okay.
So, oh boy, he has control. Sandra says I have control. I have trouble controlling the G string.
Yeah.
That's
Kitty
normal. That's
table
fine.
with you, Sandra. That is a kitty table. Very joke. Do you agree?
The dolphin is armed and dangerous.
And that's
I
a based
thought a wa-
opinion.
Yeah, I thought water and electrical currents don't mix well. And the dolphin is still having a problem with his G string. Yeah. But yeah,
Is everybody going to fraternize with this joke?
it's just, I don't know. I am still a guitar / bass novice, so I can't tell. But it just seems like it sounds tinny.
Yeah, that should just need to be raised up a little bit.
Okay.
Not 6 millimeter. I think it's 0.6 millimeter. I
Okay.
can't remember. Sorry about that.
Okay. Snort says, I like slapping bass. Trout need a lot of smacking too.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
What a catfish joke, I tell you.
Yeah. He slapped that bass too hard. Or the bass too hard.
No, it's a bass. It's a bass.
All about that bass. About that bass.
Sandra says he made a mess. Sigh. Hope he didn't break his mic, etc. Yeah. I was more worried about the bass. Yeah, much as I paid.
The bass isn't so easily replaceable.
That's true. I hope nothing went crack. Snort, on IRC there is plenty of trout slapping.
All right, these jokes are getting too fishy for me, man.
Yeah. Legata says, talking about gravity, the answer to flying is falling down and missing the ground. This science is brought to you by gravity. The bigger you are, the greater you attract its effect.
Now,
very deep, Legatus.
Now, Legatus, you could take it a step further because gravity is now more of a mathematical expression than a foundational force in physics. Gravity is basically the short term for the relativity between two masses in space time. So yeah, and this is the more you know. Da, 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 da.
Yes. Or as Sabine Hassenfelder says, yes, that guy is right again.
Somebody's playing Galaga. We thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Happy munching. Sandra, he needs the flying heart. Flying heart.
The only flying that I know is the flying awe from Feifel Goes West. I just love the flying awe.
If your book, Sandra is giving Legatus a running tab on where his copy of Blood Feud is. Your book is on its first lap through Jamaica, New York International Distribution Center. Okay.
Again, Raymond, remind me because I plan on picking up both your trilogy and Rod Thunderheart's book this coming Friday.
Okay. Yeah.
And, would like to buy signed copies too. If
I'll send you a DM.
You bet.
The flying heart, whatever the flying heart is, and Snorter Poopa says, so slowly circling the toilet bowl. That is New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't go in, you're okay.
That's true. You know, New Jersey is the only place where I could see cars doing a 3-point turn on a bridge. I'm like, ugh. While other traffic is moving.
Jacqueline, that's kitty table material.
Yep, that is. Well, actually,
do we have an icon for him?
No, we don't. And we've got to resolve that. But you see, now we have the worst of the worst. I mean, you thought the kitty table was bad. It is time to reveal. I don't think you've seen this, Tony. I don't think you've seen the dreaded Slapshot table.
Oh, I know of the Slapshot table. I was there.
You know, but now you've seen. Now you got to see the new and improved Slapshot table.
I'm scared.
Oh, you should be. I'm scared.
The terror is real.
Yes, it is. There's the Slapshot table.
That's they got the golden showers. Showers falling like rain.
Yeah.
Somewhere my box just like jerked a little. He's just like, hey.
That is the worst of the worst.
Oh yes, that is basically the Mountain Doom of the pod. That's where you go to die.
John Stewart says, "I'm sorry that pun really smelt, but I had to do it for halibut." And then I was about to say, shades of Kipatata. He put a sand dollar in the back for Jerry's squids. Let's see. And Jack Lumen says, "Oh no, the slapshot table, golden showers."
I like how that is a projectile. Like it has been weaponized and it is now in the air directed towards the poor sap who's going to receive it.
Yes. And I've received my shit. That Slapshot and I will be our legend here in the pod.
The terror that heaves in the night.
That's a good one. Oh, you haven't heard the story, have you, Tony?
I know the story. He
the story.
He weed on you on the air.
Well, no, it wasn't on the air, thank God.
I thought he wee-weed you on you in the air when you had him. You were showing him off, and he's like, "Oh, seeing as I'm here."
No, he did not. It happened while we were in the green room. Okay. Legatus came back and said, "Are you coming on?" And we all just. I breathed a sigh of relief. I breathed a sigh of relief. Yeah.
That ferret.
Yep.
Ferret is pure evil.
Yes, he is. He's a good boy.
He's like most people say their world is their oyster. I like to think the world's my toilet.
The big joke up here is Toronto is the black hole of Canada. They are the self-proclaimed center of the universe.
Yep.
That was
no accident. I've seen that meme. That was a good meme.
Yeah, that was a good meme.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good meme. Torontoans seem to act like it, Legatus. I'm on the other side of the continent, but yet I know. Tinkle, tinkle, little star, I wonder how wet you are. Snort you.
I know that I am cute with fur, but I'll still do it on your shirt. Tinkle, little star, now I know how wet you are.
A passive aggressive Canadian must be from Toronto, eh?
Yeah.
Could be worse. You could be from Quebec where nobody understands you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so true. Oh dear.
Oh, we got ourselves a little fun party going here. Oh,
yes, we do. Okay. Let's see.
I am's what I am's, and that's all that I am.
Let's see. Yeah. So I know. Let's see. I know Jill went to see Oppenheimer yesterday, so we just got to figure out when we're gonna go see it.
Now, from what I've heard, it's a movie that is following all of the Nolan tropes, every single one. The cutaways, the flashbacks, the cinematography, the direction, the pacing. So, and it's a 3-hour-long film, so be advised. Do not drink anything before you see the movie. You will come back and not know what happened.
That's true.
Or drink everything before you see the movie, and then you won't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wonder, well, I'm not going to go into it because I'll get into a political rant, and I swear off politics on the show. Snorapoopa says, Quebec, tutta laws. I hope I said that right.
Jack Lemon says, start dishing out the Letterkenny tropes. All right, your spare parts, bud.
Yeah.
I like Squirrely Dan. Squirrely Dan's my favorite. Your sister's hot. I said it. I'm not sorry. You fetched to run.
Let's see. And here's Phantom Outsider. I was wondering when when the Amazing Phantom was going to appear.
Ghost. Oh, hi, Phantom Outsider.
Or have an oversized capacity kidney for the extra large soda.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore. We're all old.
Kidneys are overrated anyway.
Yeah. More toward the lovely land of Vancouver. Expensive, but so scenic.
Vancouver.
I have gone. My experiences in Canada were Toronto, snore, Niagara Falls, okay, Thunder Bay, Ontario, snore. The only thing about Thunder Bay is where it's supposedly where the car was in the middle of the lake. But my ex said if it was there, it would have been stripped for all its parts if it was sitting there on the lake. Jack Lumen says, time to get out the drink hat.
I drank yesterday. Do I really want to drink today? Yes.
Did they ever answer the question I always had? Oppenheimer tried to take bets on if the bomb would ignite the atmosphere, killing everyone. They never showed if anyone took that bet. I don't know. I'll let you know when we see it.
And Oppenheimer lost that bet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. I just hope that this movie is historical instead of the obligatory wartime love story. I'm like, those are snore.
Well, it's a little bit of both. The facts that come into question are the facts when it comes to history. But because it is a film that is meant to be more than just your standard biopic, it's going to have moments, like I said, that's why I say with the pacing, with the Nolan pacing, where it's fast 1 minute and then drags out for 20 minutes another. I didn't lie. It's a mixed bag, but it's definitely not a bad film. It's just.
Oh, you're seeing it, Tony?
It's niche. It's very niche.
Okay. Well, don't tell us about it. But my only question I asked Sandra this morning is why did it take an 80 year? Well, I think I know the answers. Why did it take 80 years for? Wait. Okay. Hold the phone. Everybody reflect. Everybody genuflect to the evil genius. Fat! How you doing, buddy?
Yo.
Yeah.
Fat.
You're pondering what I'm pondering. I think so, Ray, but who's going to be the bigger evil genius now?
Hail, Fat.
Hail, Fat. How you doing,
Hello,
buddy?
everyone.
Yes. Welcome.
I just wanted to pop in for a minute. I wasn't sure if I was even going to, but I know a lot of people in our community listen to this on the replay. So I just wanted to say, without going into detail, I've got a lot of issues in my life right now, which is making things pretty difficult. And I did something the other day that I'd never do, and I never thought I would do. I kind of put a little bit of my personal business on social media. And the people on Twitter especially, I got so much love and prayers sent to me and my kids. I just wanted to pop in and thank everyone for being so cool and thinking of me and my family. And I just wanted to say thank you. And you're making a very difficult time a little easier. And I just wanted to say that the people here on this panel, the people in the chat right now, the people who will watch this on the replay, all my friends on Twitter and Facebook, I love all you guys. And I want you to know that. And I appreciate every single one of you. And just again, thank you from the bottom of this evil heart. Thank you. And I will be back. Things are getting better for me every day. And just hang in there. Don't forget about the Fet Man. And I guess that's about all I have to say right now. But thank you. Thank you for being there for me, everyone. Thank you.
Love you, brother.
Love you.
Love you
Fet.
too.
Hey,
John,
hey, Fet.
Raymond, Lenrod, Dalek, Tony, brother. I love all you guys.
Fet, if you ever want to come on and do a one-on-one, you let me know.
Yes, it's going to happen for sure.
Okay. But you take care of yourself. You know that's the first thing I said. Hell, that's the first thing you said after Mom. So,
Right.
so you take care of yourself, and anytime. Come on by.
God bless you.
Please put an F4H out there.
You don't have to do that. It's cool. I know you guys love me. You proved it. You proved it to me this week. So I will come back bigger and better than ever. Somehow, some way, I will. I promise.
Okay. We know you will. We know you will. I've got faith in you, buddy.
Okay.
Can't wait, brother.
You're getting a lot of love here.
Look at that.
Look at that.
And I love you guys. Sandra, thank you, Sandra. Cam's Crash Courses, Jack Lumen, Legatus, Snort. I love you guys.
We love you too, brother.
Yep.
And Snort says, do you have photographic evidence of the fact that Snoopy says, do you have photographic evidence of the fact that Snoopy says King Dolphin TV has Dolphin Wars branded onesies? Hope that makes you laugh, Fet.
I don't have photographic evidence yet. Yet.
That's our hero.
That's our hero. That I knew we'd come back. But yes, we have your 6, as Jack Lumen says.
Thank you, brother, man.
We stick together. Wish you and yours the best. That I'm a phone call away anytime.
Likewise, Brothers of Metal.
Yes,
Right up front, brother.
I will definitely talk to all you guys. I mean, the day that I posted that on social media, I mean, like Gary Ambrosia, like my phone rang instantly, and I'll tell you, like he just helped me like you couldn't believe. So,
yep.
I don't know. This whole world nowadays, how everything is on social media and stuff, you know, I know some people knock it and all, but I've been closer friends with some of you guys who I've never actually met in person, which has to change.
Yes.
Especially considering a lot of people right here on this panel normally live right here in Pennsylvania. So that has to change. But
or close.
Yes, or close.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm very close, man. We definitely meet halfway somewhere at some point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there needs to be like a podcon. Yeah.
Podcon. Yeah. I'm willing to road trip. Let's do it.
Yes, podcon.
80 hours of PTO coming to me at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yep.
Yes.
Good luck getting me to that.
Oh, we'll get you there virtually, buddy. We'll get you there virtually.
We'll get you a ticket. We'll fly you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
Or a ship if you prefer.
Hey, wait a minute. You're Dalek. You can fly.
Dalek, does your ship have stairs on it? Asking for
Well, I also know that people who will remain unnamed are working on Doomcock too about removing the helmet and finally letting us all in that community get together. So I wouldn't say totally ever rule that out. So
DoomCon.
Yes.
I promised DC that if I ever won the lottery, that I would personally fund a DoomCon in Texas.
Yep.
With no vendors and no means to make any money back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we will have a podcast. We'll figure it
We'll
out.
have a PodCon too, definitely. Again, 2 cons then.
Yes.
Likewise.
Yeah, and Stork says dollar can already fly.
Bobby Con, yeah.
Yeah, that too.
DoomCon, PodCon, ClobbyCon. Yeah, we can have lots of cons.
Now I'm gonna dedicate a week of PTO to this little event called Stark Week. Who wants to join me for Stark Week?
Ooh. But yes, we'll make
It's like Shark Week, only different.
There'll still be sharks in attendance. Bobby Darin jokes,
Texas road trip, just saying. But Pat, you could see here. You could see everybody is sending you their love, and you just take care. Oh, and I heard you got the book.
I did. I received the book yesterday. There will be an unboxing video coming as soon as possible.
You haven't opened it yet? Oh no, you're saying.
No, I'm going to open it on camera.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to be, I don't want to be one of those fake YouTubers who open it, and I put it, tape it back shut. No, I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't do that with my DC figurine since I've showed it off on 2 streams now, and on this one twice. But I do plan on doing just like a small video. I'm going to do it when the display is done. That's basically how that's going to go down.
Oh, okay.
That'll be just as cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, I look forward to the unboxing. I hope you like it.
I'm sure I will. I know the guy who did the cover.
Yes, we do. Oh, and there are so many people that are loving that cover.
Yeah.
Yes, so many people that are loving the cover. Even those that are seeing it for the first time are saying, "Who is this guy? I want to meet him," or "I want him to." I actually have one guy saying, "I want him to do the cover on my book." So you may have a commission, my friend.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yay, business.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
$1 bills, y'all.
ching ching. Ching ching. Yeah.
All right, my brothers, I hate to pop in and run, but I'm going to have to go for now. Hopefully in the, near future, I'll be able to just, sit here and hang with you guys again on a Saturday, but life's kind of hectic right now.
I understand.
But
you take care, my brother. You will be back.
you
Take it
too.
back.
God
Anything you need, I'm up the road.
Absolutely. John, you will be getting a phone call. Tony, you as well.
You bet.
And love you guys. Love you guys.
Love you
Love
too,
you,
friend.
brother, man.
Thank
Love
you
you.
again.
From the
Thank you
bottom of
again.
my heart, or at the very least, the heart of my bottom.
You take care, my friend.
You too. Bye, everybody.
All the best.
Fed for hire. Please send your prayers out. Send your love out. He's a great guy.
He's
A
amazing.
A big part of our community, and needs all the and anything we can do for him. Prayers, support. Got it.
Phantom Outsider says it's not the StarkCon, it's the Stark Expo. I says, well, if it's the Expo, then we're all going to have science projects, and
Yeah.
or we can make it a symposium. Want to meet in the middle and just have presentations? I mean,
Yeah.
I could bring some toys that I've made. Does that count?
yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Wendy's back, and she made it to Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas.
Yes. Hello. Hello.
There's a Minute Maid Park?
It's
Really?
M.A. Yeah, Minute Maid Park.
Mm-hmm.
You
Is
can,
it lemonade?
huh? Yeah.
Is it the lemonade?
Yes.
Yeah.
The lemonade.
These people, they got a lot of money they got to burn, and so they name a stadium.
It's advertising.
I mean, you're
Yes.
talking to somebody who lives relatively close to the RCA Dome, and the RCA company doesn't even exist, I think, anymore. But they still got the RCA Dome.
Well, look in Pittsburgh. They got the ketchup stadium.
Yeah.
Or did they change it?
Yeah.
Or did they change it?
Heinz, yeah.
Is it still Heinz?
I think so.
The
Well, it
ketchup
certainly
stadium.
isn't Hunt's. They do T-ball.
Yeah.
Snortopupus thinking the way he should think. The beer and the stadium dogs are the ready.
Wisest bear. Wisest.
Yes, the wisest bear. Ooh, she got the dogs and a huge pile of fries.
Well, that's close.
Oh,
Snorty.
yeah.
Awesome.
Very awesome.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess one beer wouldn't hurt just to share in Wendy's joy of being at the ballpark.
Mm.
Seeing as they don't serve Bloody Marys.
Yeah. Well, no, that's in the club seats.
I've always been a dark whiskey and a bourbon fan, and
That is Bloody Mary is in the club seats.
Let's see.
up in the what's that? The overlook box, whatever they call it, the balcony view or whatever. For like
One time,
tickets.
One time I had somebody take me to a Cleveland Browns game, and he had club seats, and I got to go in there, and oh my God, the rich and the corporations really got it made. Oh,
Yep.
But you went to
Buffet
a
food.
Browns game.
Not that
Oh.
expensive. At least not at Lambeau anyway. You can get the club seats for relatively cheap here.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
The Browns, though, of all of the teams.
I know this was when they came back.
Okay.
This was when they just came back, and before I decided to change my allegiance or return my allegiance to the pack.
Oh, you're a cheesehead too?
Well, what happened was after the dreaded move to Baltimore, I needed a football team to root for. My ex-wife was from Minnesota, but doesn't root for the Vikings. She said, "Go for the Pack." And this was during Favre, and they were good. The football was good, so I said, "Okay." I went back to I started rooting. I started becoming a cheesehead. I don't have a cheesehead, but I rooted for the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns came back. And the most uncompetitive football I've ever seen for all those years. And I tried. I really tried. I tried so hard. And finally, after Aaron Rodgers won their first Super Bowl, I said, "Okay, I'll go back to the Packers." And of course, now that I'm rooting for them, they made the playoffs, but that's about it.
So it's your fault.
Remember,
It's my fault. Blame me.
Blame Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has been hustling the league for a while now. Whenever he is assigned to a new team, he gives them 1 year of good quarterback action, and then he rides the other 2 years out of the contract, pretending to be injured with this and that, and getting paid for it. So we're going to see some stuff from the Jets this year, but then afterwards, then the Jets will at the very least make the playoffs as a particular individual decides to keep that bench nice and warm. That is the Aaron Rodgers playbook and has been for over 10 years.
Well, it works. It's made him a lot of money.
Yeah, it has made him a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah, one Super Bowl ring.
It's all he needs. He's got the millions to back it up.
Yeah, that's
He's got a
true.
couple rings on his hand.
At least they've been a lot more competitive than that team in Cleveland. But I
So
still,
sad.
yeah. But and even though I'm close to Baltimore, I just can't get into the Ravens. I cannot get into the Ravens, and even though that's my Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
I just can't give it. And the Redskins, nah, I just can't. So I'll stay with the Packers.
Say they're just football team now or whatever.
No, they're the Commanders.
Oh, the Commanders. That's right. Yeah, they actually did adopt a name finally.
Did they seriously change it to the Commanders?
They did change it to the
They should have kept the name Redskins and changed their mascot to a potato.
Give me serenity, please, Lord.
I like Lenrod's thing. Change it to Redskins, but make it a potato.
Yeah, the yams. There you go.
Yeah.
Russell.
Astro and And when I went to Cleveland, and I went to a high school reunion, everybody there, they were not wearing Guardian shirts. They all had Indian shirts on.
Of course.
Yeah.
So Astros made great play at the plate to end the top of the first. All right.
Nice.
Yeah. And Snorter Pooper says, "The Bears."
The Bears.
Double.
Oh. Hey, Snort, here's a joke. How many bears does it take to screw a light bulb in?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
None. They're perfectly content to sit in Green Bay's shadow.
I got one for you. I got one.
broke John.
You're evil. I love it.
I got one for you.
What?
So these guys die and they basically go to hell, right?
Mhm.
And so the devil's there and he's like, I got you now. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make good on the promise. And so he says, enjoy the heat. I'll come back a little bit later. And he comes back and he sees the guys just sitting there playing a round of cards. And he's just like, what are you guys doing? You're supposed to be like in anguish and torment. And one guy looked up and it says, man, you've never worked on a hot Minnesota morning, have you? And he's like, all right, you know what? I got your number. Devil goes over there. He turns up the thermostat and he says, suck on that for about 12 hours. And so 12 hours come and went. He comes back. One of them's asleep. The other one's, just chilling there. And he's just like, what the here is going on? And so he's just like, you guys never worked baling hay in a hot Minnesota morning. And so the devil's like, you know what? I've had enough. And so he just slams the thermostat down to below zero. And he says, you know what? Just freeze. I don't care anymore. And a little snowflake falls down and lands on this guy's finger. And he says, man, the Vikings just won the Super Bowl.
Phantom Outsider. Oh, no, Wendy. Okay, let's go back here. I cannot believe you're saying these things. The polar bear can hear you. The correct answer, of course, is the Bears.
Doubles. The Cubs.
There is a parody poll wanting to change the Washington Commanders to Redskin potatoes.
Do it.
See, the world is in.
Dude,
Wants to do
go
it too.
vote. Throw us a link, Wendy. Let's go vote.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What they should have done is kept the Redskins and told the league to rotate. Same with the Cleveland team. It's the Indians don't like it, rotate. True.
You lost all it.
Yeah, he said it was more. He doesn't like American sports, so.
We apologize.
We're sorry, Dalek. We'll stop talking about it after
You
we
want to come
get this.
back? We'll change the subject.
Yeah, we'll change the subject.
We'll go into finance.
No, don't start there.
Mexican Iron Man on here to talk about numbers if you want.
Oh no,
he hates that even more.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was the joke.
They need to have the Washington team to change something that reflects the town. Washington swamp critters. Yeah.
Agent Pepsi 1 has to go.
Yeah, Agent Pepsi 1. She says, "Sorry to say goodbye. My cousin came, and she and I are going to one of the local casinos. Had to get properly dressed. My Minions loud and jean suit wouldn't do."
Well, Agent Pepsi 1.
Love you too.
Yeah, hustle
Take
the
care,
$10 tables, the $15 tables. Stay on the first floor, and if you know how to count cards, have fun.
Yeah.
And bring a watch because there's no clocks to tell you how long you've been there.
Exactly. Stay there for about 20 minutes a table and switch up.
She says, "Love you all. See you all soon. Love you all. Love you too."
Yep.
Love you too. All right. Yeah, Dalek, we'll change the subject.
Oh,
She
video
says,
poker.
Video poker.
You can't hustle a machine.
Snore.
Go to the blackjack tables.
Yeah. Let's see. Dalek. Okay. Yeah, we'll change it. You can come on up. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Agent Pepsi 1. Take $40 and leave it at that.
I have a plan to go to Vegas one day and just go down the strip, and I want to stay on the first floor because I can count blackjack. I can count up to 3 decks in blackjack.
And so, I want to go down there, and I don't want to stick around in one place too long, and I want to just get enough money to where I can eat and have a room and take, a couple hundred back. So that way people don't notice me doing it. And,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm sure a lot of people do that,
I don't gamble in Vegas. I go for sights. I go for the sights.
Oh, it's pretty.
Since
That sphere, that LED sphere that they got chilling out in front of the Luxor looks horrendous.
Well, what I don't like about Vegas is the people with those stupid cards that come by and they're trying to flap these cards for the strip joints into your face. Every person is doing it. And I'm like, oh, guys, stop it.
They're not advertising it right. It should be, hey, you like boobies?
Yeah.
Some boobies?
I was like, hey, Beavis, this card says we can go see boobies. I was a pretty good Beavis laugh, dude. Well done. Me too.
I hate all sports. Come on up, Dalek. We're stopped. We stopped.
We'll talk about. We'll do voices for you. At least
We'll talk about exterminating. Last time,
blowing up planets, splitting them in half.
Last time I went to Atlantic City, played progressive blackjack, won 800. Unfortunately, my friend lost 700.
You're still up 100.
I can't conceive that.
Blackjack is a very easy game. It gets you. It's like the wading pool of reading cards and reading decks and whatnot, and being able to calculate your chances. That's the reason why I didn't go any further. It's like, well, if I know how to hustle blackjack, who cares about anything else? Like, I'm not trying to get my kneecaps broke and get buried out in the desert.
and they, what is it? One deck they swap. They swap.
Yeah, they swap them all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. So he says, so we gave him back his 700 and had breakfast on the casino.
Oh yeah, and whenever a floor manager approaches you and says, "Hey, have food on us," or "Here's a free room," that's when you know to stop.
Yeah.
Yep. What I don't like now is the way they do slots. I love to just plop a quarter or a nickel in there.
In a one-arm bandit. Yep.
In a one-arm bandit and come out with the money. But no, they got to bring it to the 21st century. You got to have a card to do the slots. I'm like, come on, really?
Oh, in case you're ripping the machine off, they can rip you off.
If I can find a slot machine, like a classic slot machine, like a silver dollar machine, man, I would buy that up in a heartbeat. Have it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole reason the silver dollar even exists is because of slot machines.
Exactly.
Now check out a scrapyard in Las Vegas. There's got to be tens of thousands of them there.
And I got the know-how to, at the very least, do most of it, and then Google what I don't know to fix it. I mean,
Is that the reason Daleks wanted to exterminate everything? They hate sports. Answer solved.
Until they realized that extermination could be exploited as a sport, in which then he has found himself in an Ouroboros of logic.
Oi. Yeah, Pleasant.
We had Pleasant Valley Picker in the house.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
I have not talked to him in an epoch.
Here, I'm going to. Yeah, let me hear.
Ooh, that's
I love how Legatus does the fake in before his every hail.
Yes. Hail, Pleasant Valley Picker CA. Yes, hail, Pleasant Valley Picker CA. Dalek, get back. We've stopped. We have put the moratorium on sports talk. We'll talk about blowing up things. Let's see. What do we want?
Everybody loves blowing up things.
Yes.
We can actually discuss what kind of power outputs you would need and measurements of TNT to blow up certain things. If you
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
What's the difference between blowing up a moon and a planet? More zeros than you think.
That's true.
But do you know what TNT stands for?
It's trial nitroenylene or something to that effect.
Trinitrotoluene.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's
There
one
you
of those long words. That's yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Pleasant Valley.
Hello.
Long
Hello,
time no
everybody.
see.
Hello,
How you
King
been?
Dolphin. Hello, everybody.
How you doing? How you doing?
Well, I just took a little nap earlier because trying to catch up on some sleep. You know how it is. Some weeks you just work's been crazy lately the last while. So
Are
just
you
trying to
making that
catch
money
up.
though?
Hey?
You making that money though, right?
Oh yeah, making the
That's
money,
good.
but my job is kind of up and down all the time, right? So I never know how much money I'm going to make. So, but
I hate
yeah,
inconsistencies,
it's
especially
been
with the income.
it's been good, but I do kind of like to have a little bit of time off. Like 40 hours, I can do it for a while, but after a while, 40 hours is just a bit too much for me.
I do
So
50-hour minimum weeks, and I still find the energy to stream most of the time after work every early morning.
you do 50-hour weeks?
50-hour weeks every week, minimum.
Oh my
sometimes
God.
it's 60, sometimes it's 70.
I used to work like 80-hour weeks, but yeah, I got tired of that.
Okay. Okay, I must bow down in humility, a humble humility and humilitude to you guys that are doing 50 and 80-hour weeks.
You don't,
Yeah.
because
I only
you live
work 30
in
now,
Canada and
so.
we live in America, and that's usually the average work rate for the average American now.
I don't know how you guys could live like that. Shit.
We don't live.
Watch the language there, Peter. Yeah.
We don't
Language.
live. We exist.
Yeah, that's true. Exterminate
exists. Yeah.
Phantom Outsider says exterminate is the logical progression from the Klingons' death to the opposition, which starts as play ball. Death. Yes.
As a baseball fan, I kind of get that joke.
Well, I'm trying to get Dalek back here, so we're going to put a moratorium on the sports talk.
Yeah. Well,
let's see.
Hey, hey King, I was a big Mariners fan in the late 1990s, early 2000s, when they actually had a really great team. when they won, like, what was that all-time winning season, 116 wins that one year. And it's like, oh yeah, my team. I watched those guys. Well, back then in Canada, we actually got probably 2/3 of their broadcast too, because the local sports channel would show most of them, right? And the ones that didn't, there'd be like 3 or 4 other channels that would pick up a few games every year. So I could see like most of their games, and oh my God, when you had Ichiro and all those great guys, it's like, oh.
Okay.
But that's long gone, and they suck now. So
All right. Phantom Outsider says I've become very lazy. At one point, I was doing 70 hours a week for a 6-month period with 110 a week. Now I work for local government, and standard is 35 hours is full time. LOL. It's like vacation every day.
I know what you mean.
Am I reading that?
Yeah.
110 hours. 110
Well,
hours
if you
a week.
want to, Dalek, come on. You can come on up.
No pressure, bud.
Come on,
No
Dalek.
pressure.
We need to hear your Dalek voice, man.
Fez has to go because mac and cheese is mac and cheese.
Be right back. I don't think he's leaving. I think he's just
mac and cheese
to,
can be very good.
He is going to devour the extract of curd necessary. And to that, we cannot blame him or judge him.
Oh no, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is good.
Yeah, I had mac and cheese a couple nights ago. I boiled it up in a big pot, and it was like yummy.
I
yummy,
have
yummy.
my little skull in my hand now. Yes, look at my little baby.
I had meat lasagna.
This is a calico cat that has a black patch on her nose, and so I call her the skull because it's like a nose hole on the skull.
So
Oh, she shows me her fangs because she doesn't like being held for too long. How dare you?
Uh-oh.
You're selfish. That's what you are. You're selfish.
where is Snoopy? Snoopy is over by the mama.
Ah.
He doesn't come.
He's over here.
He's over by mama. He doesn't come much on the couch.
Snoopy takes notes from Sasquatch whenever the Snoopy sightings are elusive and always never get a good face shot. He's always like walking obscurely through the background, you know, and like, oh, what's that? A cryptid? Nah, it's just Snoopy.
Yep, that's him. That's him. That's him.
Yeah, I still remember the famous Sasquatch films we had here taken in BC, of the supposed Sasquatch.
The man ape.
Famous. That was probably the most famous Sasquatch films right here in BC.
Well, here we've got Mothman.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of him too. I've heard of him too. Yeah.
Yep, and we're going to have someone talk about Mothman in a few weeks.
Shit. Wow.
Yeah. Yep, we're going to have someone talk about Mothman, and I'm looking forward to that.
Hey, speaking of Sasquatch, have you guys ever seen those Kokanee beer commercials with the Sasquatch?
Yes.
The what?
There's a brewing company here in BC called Kokanee, and they did a series of beer ads featuring the Sasquatch, which were very, very hilarious.
And then you have the Jack Links here in America that
that one
similar. It's
Sasquatch.
Messing with
beef jerky, right?
Yeah. Well, it's Harry in the Henderson's costume, is what it is.
It's hilarious though. If you guys want to check them out, I'm sure you could probably find all that crap on YouTube, right? It's very, very funny.
Yeah, messing with Sasquatch. Yes.
Those are the beef jerkies. Yeah. But the Kokanee beer ads are not messing. They're just like funny. And there's
I want to go watch Harry and the Hendersons.
Sorry, Tony, but what I love about the Kokanee beer commercials with the Sasquatch is they have that park ranger guy. I can't remember if they ever gave him a name, but he's like the park ranger, and his whole purpose in life is trying to hunt Sasquatch down, which he never does, of course.
It's like Ranger Smith to Yogi.
He's like Ranger Smith, right? And it's so funny.
It's the Ranger Man.
He's always knowing. He always knows the Sasquatch is right there, but he can never quite catch him. It's pretty damn good. It's probably all on YouTube somewhere, though.
You do a pretty good boo-boos.
Or in this instance, Ranger's not gonna like this Bigfoot.
Then he picks up and eats Boo Boo.
He's like,
yep.
Yeah, Sasquatch has to be one of the more fun, theoretical, mythological creatures that we think about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was telling the Mothman lady, since she was talking about cryptids, I was talking to her about the Cartoon Network cartoon, The Secret Saturdays, that was all about cryptids, and that was a good series. And of course, I love Nicole. Oh God. She voiced Shigo and Kim. I know her first name, Nicole, but I forgot her last name. God, I'm really getting old. But she's got a great voice. Let me find. Oh, Nicole Sullivan. Yes, I knew it'd get to it.
Nicole Sullivan.
Yes, Nicole. She also played in either Mad or in Mad TV or in Living Color.
Oh, I remember those shows. Yeah, wow. Those are like what, 90s shows or something?
Yeah.
90s, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
when good stuff was when good stuff was on TV.
Yeah. Jeez, what a concept, eh?
What a concept. What a concept. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Oh boy. Oh, so, what? Like Phantom Outsider's talking about his work. Wow,
That's
10
cool.
Well, it's my day off, and so I choose not to be so enthusiastic about the burden of the employer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Oh,
And a lot of
Yeah.
us small guys out there have to have a day job. So, sure.
Indeed.
Yeah, I do have a day job. Usually, well, actually, I'm just gonna get my job cut by 2 hours next week because one of the guys I work for decided to just cut his hours back. So I'm like, oh shit. Which actually, I
Hey,
don't mind.
Hey, Pleasant, can we cool it with the language, please? Thank you.
What?
The language.
Stop with
The S word is not allowed.
Oh, did I
S
say
word,
something?
F word.
No S word, no F word.
Oh, did I say something? Oh shit! Sorry. Oh, sorry
Yeah,
again.
easy killer.
Sorry.
That's okay. Let's see. Doesn't really consider it real work. And they're talking about.
I cuss like a sailor, and I have to watch my mouth when I'm here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I do cuss in real life, and sometimes I forget when I'm on stream. And
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, King. I didn't mean.
That's okay. That's okay. I gotta watch my mouth with the Queen Dolphin. I get things thrown at.
You were tempted. I detected the desire to just submit to the primal urge of saying a slur. Whenever the base did all of that damage earlier.
Oh,
Here we go. Here we go. We're going to be breaking form. This is the disrupted decorum we've been waiting for.
Yeah. Oh, she came back and said, "What did you do?" Well, it's like my studio is kind of slapdash. My studio is kind of slapdash. I got cables everywhere, and it's just like
story of my life.
It's like I am 1 point of failure away from a disaster. But
So you've got like a technical issue of a very messy tech room.
Well, that's why I have as you could see on the logo, the Semper Gumby. Yeah. So whenever
No
things
buckets.
Yeah, it sounds like me. I one of these weekends. Actually, I think we're getting a long weekend here where I live. The next weekend, 3 days, and I'm kind of thinking of ripping all my computer stuff out and putting it over on the table, and kind of reorganizing everything because it's a mess right now, to be honest. So.
Yeah, I gotta find a green screen though. I've got to find a green screen because this. He's back. Sorry about that, Dalek. You are.
Hi, Dalek.
Welcome back.
You
are welcome
John,
back.
It's all right, Raymond.
did you defeat the mac and cheese, John?
Yeah. What? How was the mac and cheese?
Was it defeated?
Mac and
Not
cheese
defeated,
really
but
good.
devoured.
Yeah.
You can't beat good old-fashioned mac and cheese.
You really
I
can't.
had the extra big box the other night, like 2 nights ago, with like 2.5 bowls full. Boy, that filled my tummy up real nice.
Now let me tell you, and I'm the biggest kid I know. Okay, so I still occasionally will just boil up some mac and cheese, and just chop up a pack of Franks and put it in there. You guys ever eat that when you were a kid? Yeah, ghetto mac.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I've never had that.
That's a childhood staple in my household because we grew up.
Ours is over here. We will have mac and cheese and tuna sandwiches. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best I can get it.
Hey Tony, can
What?
I arm wrestle you over mac and cheese with some sliced up weenies mixed in?
What?
Mac and cheese with some sliced up cooked weenies.
Definitely.
Grab a couple
I'll
of
make a big
weenies,
old-
slice them up, mix them in with the mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's what I do. I
Yummy,
boil
yummy.
the Franks first. I boiled the Franks first, then I boil up the mac and cheese, and I slice
Exactly.
them.
You just mix it all together, right? It's like yummy.
Dalek, Do you like mac and cheese?
Frankly, no. I find it disgusting.
Really?
Oh, wow.
What about spaghetti?
I just don't.
You're not a big
Unless you
pasta
talk,
fan?
you must be talking unless you must be talking about home. You talk about homemade mac and cheese.
No, we're talking about craft dinner.
Oh,
Yeah,
in
craft.
the box.
What those?
You don't have craft dinner though, I guess, in England, right?
You mean we have ready meals over here, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
For sure, we have those for sure, and we do have we do have mac and cheese ready meals. And frankly, I'm telling you, those I've had those before. They are disgusting, absolutely revolting.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Sandra makes her. There are days that she will not make the craft stuff. She makes it totally from nothing. She does the butter. She does the.
But I do. But you asked me about. I like pasta. I do like pasta. I do because. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love cheese. You know, you should know. I mean, obviously, I love pizza. So obviously, I love yes. I just don't. For some reason, you get these ready-made, these mac and cheese ready meals, and there's a lot. There's a lot of these ready meals are really good. They're really nice, but the mac and cheese ones are just I don't know. They're just horrible. They taste of nothing.
Yeah, I think Snorter Pooper says it better. The box probably tastes better than the meal.
Probably. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. It's about convenience, right? Not great quality. Like
Wendy, who's at the Wendy is saying, "Did I just come back and hear $451 say mac and cheese is disgusting? That's my favorite thing to eat first after
That's
being
what
sick."
Yes, Wendy, that's what I said. Mac and cheese is disgusting, or at least the ones we get over here in the supermarkets. They really are just bland as heck.
Yeah.
I live in Wisconsin. Mac and cheese is a staple of your diet because we have actual cheese.
That's true.
Yeah, well,
that's true.
Here in Canada.
Oh yeah, you're in the curd capital of the country. See what I did there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the alliteration.
Here in Canada, mac and cheese is kind of a semi-religious experience. It's kind of close to hockey.
My favorite cheese, Snorty.
Yes. Snorter Poopus is passed the torch from Pudgy. He says, "This is my version of Pudgy's hard-hitting question. Favorite cheese."
Whoa. You call that a hard-hitting question? That's easy.
Snorter Poopus.
My favorite
I have
cheese
my
is
answer
cheddar.
already.
What? Oh, you like feta?
Cheddar.
Oh, cheddar. Okay.
Classic.
Yeah, cheddar.
Yeah, with all the
like
voices.
sharp cheddar.
Within
Cheddar's
the voices.
my answer.
I'm a sucker for a good Gouda.
With all the voices in the background, it was hard to hear your answer. Cheddar, huh?
Yeah, cheddar.
I like cheddar.
My favorite is provolone. With mozzarella a close second. I like the
Mozzarella's good.
I gotta say though, I really like feta cheese on like a Greek salad or something. You know, if you got the olives and all that crap going. That's
Wendy says sharp cheddar.
Sharper the better.
You can't go wrong with cheddar, really. You know.
Sandra likes wild cheddar.
Give me mature cheddar.
Mature.
Yeah.
I usually go with the medium cheddar, kind of in between, I guess, because I'm probably a bit of a wimp, actually.
I like my Swiss cheese.
John likes Swiss cheese. Provolone is my favorite sandwich. No one said Colby.
Oh.
Colby's just a derivation of cheddar anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, guys, I'm getting the urge to watch that Monty Python skit about the cheese shop right now. It's like, do you actually have any cheese here?
I
If you
don't
guys
care
have
how
never seen that one.
experimentally rummy it is. Bring forth the fromage de la del francais.
Snorter Poopus is saying, I'm taking my usual contribution to the gaming table tomorrow. Old crock, sharp cheddar.
Ooh, I do
Ah.
like old
Yeah.
cheddar's
Sharp
good too. I
cheddar,
gotta say,
I've never
old
heard-
cheddar. Yeah, I
think
can
I've
enjoy
heard of
some
that
old cheddar.
sharp cheddar.
I had a block of 20-year cheddar once. Oh, was it good?
Yeah.
It was expensive as all heck,
Wow,
though.
that's
Fan-
old.
Phantom Outsider says, have I ever tried Asiago? Yes, I have, and I like it too. It's a sharper
Asiago
provolone.
Ranch?
I love Asiago.
What's
about
the one
Baby
you
Bell?
get in the little triangles at the bar? Can't
The
remember
what?
the name of it.
Oh
At
man,
bars, they have these little triangles of cheese in individual packages. I can't remember the
Oh.
name of them, but boy, are they good.
there's so many. I got somebody that gave me a gift to those like a month
Something.
ago, and there's like a dozen different flavors, Fez.
Yeah.
And for the life of me, I can't remember the
they
titles
come
of
in a
any of
little-
them because
they
I just
come in a
peeled
little
them
round-
off and ate them all.
Dalek, what? Say again, Dalek.
They don't come in a little round box, little flat, very slim, very round box, do they?
The ones
Some
I
of them
saw
do,
were like
yeah.
These
triangles.
little pieces of triangular cheese.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were triangular, and
form a
there's like a
circle if you
dozen
put
of
them all
them.
together.
But I can't remember any of the names. But they were all tasty though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, yeah. Phantom Outsider, yeah. Laughing Cow. We have those. We
Laughing Cow.
Over,
Yes.
Yeah, that was the
We
one.
see those in the super over here. They come from they're called Laughing Cow.
Yeah, it was a Laughing Cow, a little wheel with like 12 little
Yeah.
triangles.
Yeah. Those things,
Yeah.
Those, yeah.
They were all tasty though. I ate them all and they were all delicious. So.
Phantom Outsider says, and I'm going to massacre this. Soppressata, prosciutto, Asiago, and mozzarella with onions and oil and and balsamic vinegar. Not a fan of tomatoes or lettuce. Phantom, I'm turning off the show now, and I'm going to go chase for some of that cheese. Guys, we're closing up King Dolphin TV because I'm going to go and get some cheese.
I'm like a 5-minute walk away from
I don't blame you.
Good cheese beats show notes. Holy crap.
Yes, good cheese beats What Poopa says, but I like feta, Eden, baby Swiss, provolone, and Bolivian beaver cheese. Bolivian
Beaver cheese. Bolivia.
I
thought
have another cheese over here I quite like. It's called red. I think it's called Red Leicester or Red Gloucester.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard of Red Leicester. I've heard of Red Leicester.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah.
It's quite a,
Wendy says
Yeah.
we have
it's called,
Colby Jack
cheese. It's quite a creamy cheese.
Yeah.
No one has mentioned pepper jack. Pepper jack is good too.
There's so many
Yeah.
different cheeses.
Yeah.
I like my Munster.
Munster.
Munster's a great snack and cheese.
Oh.
Wendy says we do have Colby Jack cheese sticks in our fridge for snacking. Phantom Outsider says baby bone bell cheese. Okay.
There's
Yeah,
so
that's good
many
stuff.
cheeses.
And time to cheese it. Oh God, cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese can.
Made some cheese
I will
quick.
use if I didn't have provolone here, I'd probably have to resort to American cheese.
Yeah.
But,
I just feel like all this talk of cheese is making me think of.
what?
then there was Velveeta.
This is the cheesiest stream I've ever been on, but I do enjoy it.
The cheesiest stream.
But that's the positive thing, guys.
Has anyone here heard of?
Table.
What Dalek?
Table.
Yeah.
Since we're
What
talking
Dalek?
about, okay, I got to ask you. Since we're talking about cheese, who here's heard of Wallace and Gromit?
I
who
love that.
hasn't? Who
Yes,
hasn't?
Gromit. I saw all their little short films years ago. Yeah. They're
They're
awesome.
great.
Don't even Wednesday, Dale.
So she said, no, that's the big thing. Wallace loves cheese.
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody knows the moon's
the
made of
actor
cheese.
passed away
Yes,
a
that's
few
right.
years ago, though, didn't he? The guy
Peter
did
Sellers.
Wallace.
I mean,
He was so good.
Yeah, the guy that plays Wallace, Peter
I
Sellers.
love Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, they
And
would.
Shaun the Sheep.
They did what? They did like 4 animated cartoons.
Yeah, yeah. They
Dalek?
did the original. The original. They did the original three. The first one the first one was called A Grand Day Out. Then
Yeah.
Oh,
second
yeah.
one. The second one was The Wrong Trousers. The third one
Classic.
then the
Close
third one
shave.
was A Close Shave.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they did do some later stuff. They did
The Were Rabbit. Yeah.
they did that
Yeah,
movie
Curse of the
Curse of
Were-Rabbit.
the Were-Rabbit, and then they did then I think it was 2008. They did that other film called Matter of Loaf and Death, and lots of little things besides. I think they featured a lot at Christmas sometimes in the
Yeah, I think I had all that stuff like on a DVD they put out. You know,
Yeah.
when they compiled it all together. They were awesome though.
Yeah, there's a
Dalek,
good
I think-
documentary on YouTube about him.
I love Wallace and Gromit. Like,
Yeah.
there's not many animated shows that are any better than that, right? Like,
Dalek, what did you think of Danger Mouse?
Danger Mouse.
Ooh, yeah.
Danger Mouse. Unfortunately, I can't really give a proper opinion on that because I've never really seen much of
Oh.
Danger Mouse.
Oh, okay. I liked it. I thought that
Oh, I
was
love Danger Mouse.
I know of it. I've heard of Danger Mouse, sure, but
Oh,
but
blimey,
never
DM.
really seen much of it.
Yeah. It was on a little bit here in the States back in the 90s and then
Yep.
And then vanished. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it is. And I have the videotape, VHS.
oh, okay.
VHS.
I have to.
That was a
I
fun
have-
show.
I
have to
still
say-
have tape preserved and playable.
What, Pleasant Valley?
I have to say I'm with Dalek here. Like, I've heard of Danger Mouse, but I've never seen one because and I don't remember it ever airing in Canada at all. So I have to check it out on the internet. You know, because I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I guess it's supposed to be great, but
They
I've
actually
never seen it.
brought the show back. I think they actually brought the show back not that long ago, probably a couple of years ago, and they had Alexander Armstrong of all people voicing him.
I always
Yeah,
try
the
to watch
original
the
voice was David Jason.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Sir David Jason, the great Sir David Jason. Yeah, right.
He was great.
Wow.
A little side thing about David Jason. Look at a photograph of him sometime.
What was
So
that?
look at a photograph of David Jason sometime. Now, he's got the little triangle over the nose, just like Harvey. His eyebrows and the shape of his eyes, that's Harvey Cthulhu.
What?
You're saying
one of his
David
offspring.
Jason is Harvey Cthulhu.
All right, let's see.
Or one of his children.
Here's
One
the
of the
basis
children.
of comparison.
Okay, let's see.
Wow.
Let's
All
do the
right.
It's
comparison.
scary, actually.
Go to, okay. His name is David.
David Jason.
David Jason.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Give me a
so,
second.
so,
Two first names.
Or Sir David Jason, as I think he's
Mhm.
known
so
these
we,
days.
we could be
Yeah.
entering an alternate dimension here.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Pull it up because I got my avatar
Found
changed
it?
to do a comparison.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get it up. Let's see if I can zoom. Okay, can't zoom. All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Share screen. Of course, it's a cropped version, so it's going to take some doing here. All right.
Uh-oh.
Small picture is small.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go do it. Let me do it. Google.
So you can see the triangle over the nose.
Not with this picture.
Well,
I can see it a little bit.
small picture.
I
of a
do. I
distinguished
see it
gentleman.
vaguely. The resemblance is uncanny.
Hold on. Okay, come on. Let's do that. Come
How
on.
long has Harvey been mating with human women?
This is the disguise of Harvey Cthulhu.
I think the thing is,
A
how
long
does Harvey
time.
how does Harvey mate with anybody since he's in that containment field? Right?
Come on.
Maybe
Harvey
his,
has influence.
That's my
And-
question.
It is akin to how sometimes the devil can influence people to do bad things. Harvey sometimes has a backdoor way of just influencing people and taking over
He
them.
must want one hell of a back door if he's mating constantly.
Well, I mean, backdoor
Harvey is-
notwithstanding,
I
I
bet
said
Harvey's
I
stuck in
bet-
the
I
field,
bet
but not his
DC
space
I bet
juice.
DC wouldn't approve.
Harriet's a free woman. Harriet's a free woman. She can do what she wants.
Oh, Harriet. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, let me
she'll
try.
she'll do what she wants.
I
I think
let me
Harriet
try
will,
this one.
beat him down.
Oh, Harriet is Harvey in drag.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, there's
That's a-
Well, it's a nice photo. Very
yeah, I
tiny, but nice photo.
yeah,
that's him more in his prime.
Yeah.
yeah,
He looks more like Harvey.
Oh
yeah.
God.
Now let's
Hello.
look at this and then look at my avatar and we will see the resemblance.
Let's see.
Case
Okay, there's
here.
him. There's
Yeah,
him.
no, it
Okay.
shows up better in his older years, but
Yeah.
it's there.
Case and point. Case in point.
Oh,
case
that's
in point. Case.
Exhibit A. Exhibit B.
I'm sorry. I'm not seeing the resemblance. So.
Yeah,
Exhibit
Because the
A.
pictures in one picture's in color and the other's in black and white. That's the problem.
And they
Ah.
totally look like different entities too.
And
Exhibit
it
B.
actually shows up more in his older age because he's more wrinkled by then. But
Yeah.
But
if you
one
get a
looks like
picture of him as Inspector Frost, you'll see it right away.
One looks like a human being in a tuxedo, and the other one looks like a alternate dimension, being.
Yeah. True. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I saw that when I was binge watching Inspector Frost. I was like, holy shit. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, no Fez
I
done.
haven't been watching anything in so long. I should feel bad. I haven't binge watched in months and months, maybe a couple of years.
Does anyone?
What, Dollar?
If you seen is never mind a touch of Frost. Has anyone here seen any episodes of Only Fools and Horses?
Yes.
No, I have not.
I've heard of it.
Oh, Raymond, you've never seen it? It's one of the greatest
No.
British classics ever made.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
British comedies ever made. I meant British comedies ever made.
That's a comedy. How many seasons is that comedy, Medalla?
Originally, I think the actual series it had 7 seasons, and then it had like quite a lot of stuff episodes during and after that.
Like Christmas episodes and
Yeah,
stuff. I'm guessing.
Christmas specials and
you British
some-
guys
and-
love to do Christmas episodes. I've noticed.
I know. Tell me.
Okay,
about it.
now I
love
know.
them. I love them.
Now I know I'm cutting off the stream.
I've actually got the. I think I've got the DVD box set, the first 7 seasons of Only Fools and Horses. Seriously,
Oh, wow.
go and watch that show. You will laugh your ass off.
I've
You love
heard
it.
Send
so
me,
much.
send me the,
Yeah,
send me
I've
the
heard
name of
about
the. Dalek, send me the name of the show put it in the private chat because I won't remember, but yeah, I'll check it out. And
Yeah.
Sandra, I think I am going to cut this. I think we're going to go to show notes because Sandra is going to she's thinking of making homemade chocolate pudding with ice cream on
Oh,
top.
wow.
Guys, sorry,
man.
you guys take second place to that.
Sounds like me.
Rob said,
Hey, man. Totally understandable. You
Gotta
gotta have your priorities.
Snorta Poopa says, Perks.
I'm totally.
You
no,
know, Sandra. You know,
Oh.
Sandra. If you make one for you got to make one for the whole pod.
Yeah, well, I
We'll
don't think
save
you're.
that for whenever
You
we
ain't gonna
actually do
send.
this
You ain't
meetup
gonna
that
send
we
it
were
this far away.
tossing around.
Yeah, that's true. We can do it on PodCon.
Yeah, we
Yep.
definitely need
Yeah,
this. We
I
need
can
to like
dream about it.
get this together. Like,
Yeah,
I'm down for a road trip.
Yeah.
Heck,
yeah.
I
What
don't
was the
cook,
name
but
of
I will
that
give you money.
cheesecake place? What was the name of that cheesecake place? I think either you or Fett mentioned, Raymond.
It might have been Grace Staley.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I think it was Grace Staley. Another place we could do it is, oh yeah, except for their food is kind of not great. The view is great. Nah, we got to find a different place. I was thinking of Harper's Ferry Brewery. It's got a beautiful view. It's a nice venue, a beautiful view of the Shenandoah, but their
And
drinks,
trains.
and the trains at Harper's Ferry. But I just realized their food is marginal and their drinks are atrocious.
That's bad.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Expensive drinks and crappy food does not add up to a good
No,
time.
yeah, we'll figure something out. There's plenty of places around me that we can do a PodCon.
You know what makes me mad, King, is we have a redevelopment going on in one of the local malls. It's like 10 businesses have had to close permanently because they're redeveloping it, and it's really bad, And there's a few great, like there's one place that did fish and chips all you can eat, like a buffet, which I used to go to, which were fabulous. And
buffets are awesome, but
but
you found it.
They did their last one last Sunday, and now they're going to be DOA in a couple of days, right? Because
well, a lot of them are.
They're going to tear down the whole block. They're going to tear down the whole block and do a 450 redevelopment for like apartments or condos or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't
housing is
imagine the nightmare that's going to create, like traffic wise.
Oh,
Of course.
In a couple of years. But hey, that's what's going on, right? So
Progress, yeah. There's the meme. The last Oppenheimer meme.
I like the Three Stooges.
Cool.
That's hilarious.
Snorter Poopas could eat 10 pounds of pudding.
Well, that's a light snack for a polar bear.
That is.
Yep.
That is.
Chocolate or butterscotch?
I like pudding, but I couldn't eat that much.
Let's see.
Has anybody seen the Oppenheimer movie? I'm hearing mixed things about it.
Hey, Raymond, I'm going to
Some
send
people
you
say it's
another
great,
one that
some
I
people say it's
found.
mediocre.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Tony.
The Muppenheimer one that I was talking
Oh
about.
yeah, send that. We gotta put that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go see it next week. We would have seen it today, but we had a meeting that we had to do, and that messes up the time. We're gonna go to.
Yeah, I'm thinking of seeing it, King, but it's like 3 hours long, right? It's like, wow, that's really long.
Yeah, and I'm thinking we're gonna
3 hours. Really? Come on.
It's 3 hours. Yeah.
Need to bring back the intermission.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, thanks.
And the bad thing is, we're gonna go to the Alamo Draft House, which means we're gonna have our meal during the movie, and next thing you know, it's gonna be halfway through, and then bathroom breaks.
Now I've sent it.
Yeah.
I've sent it, and as soon as you show it, I am obviously going to say the line as Kermit.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Hi there, everybody. I hope you're I'm having a great Saturday too, hanging out with the pod here. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. This is great. I like that, Tony.
I just wanted to say that I actually went to the indie, movie, the new one, and I know how people are hating on it, which it's like okay if you want to hate it, but I actually
I
found it
have
was.
become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Ah!
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That is very funny.
Yeah.
If Jim Henson were still around, it would be a very watchable movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet Hanson would laugh his ass off if he saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
General,
Hey, I'd laugh my ass off seeing that one.
General Gonzo. Ha!
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
General Gonzo.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
And you know
cool.
he's Air Force because of all of his chickens.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't fly very well, but it's
Well.
an Air Force. Mm-hmm.
Technically, Army Air Corps. The Air Force wasn't formed until after the
Yeah,
war.
it is the Air Corps.
Actually, Groves was Corps of Engineers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he was Corps of Engineers, not Air Force.
Well, it's Army, so it's all of it.
That's true. That's
The
true.
mushroom cloud doth rise. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love the little Kermit there watching it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see
I
my
like
fine
how
horse,
Kermit
big
has
horse.
the hat. The hat is perfect on Kermit.
Yeah.
The hat is perfect.
That's like that Oppenheimer
It's
hat.
styling and profiling, you know.
Yep. Yeah.
That makes it the image for me is the hat.
Yeah. My question about it, yes, Nor U.S. Army Air Force, yes. But my question is, why did it take 85 years to make this movie? And then I answered myself, well, one, everybody really thought he was a spy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thought he was a spy.
Yep.
And
They
and
cover
then-
that as well, obviously, but I can't say too much.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet,
It's
and I
historical stuff that I will share because it's historical. But
yeah, and I send Snoopy after spoiler people.
oh yeah, Snoopy, I don't want no. I'm made out of felt and cotton. Please, Snoopy, no.
Oh, Kermit would be destroyed in half a second.
Oh no.
Yes, Groves also ran the project that built the Pentagon. Yep, he did. Yes, he did.
One side away from being a hexagon.
Yep. Snortopoopas is our historical bear.
Well, they need a hexagon now.
No.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
That's true, Lenthrod.
Tear it down, build a new one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no, because the Marines and let's see.
Well, they have Space Force now, so they have another branch.
Right.
Yep.
Hey,
Okay.
don't you
Army,
be talking
Navy,
about
Air
my
Force,
Space
right.
Force. They're great.
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine. Well, since
Yeah.
I don't know, my head's hurting.
Yeah.
My head's hurting. I don't know why they did a fifth heptagon. Yeah, I don't know why they did.
He should have made it an octagon just because of the 8-pointed star of chaos.
Or a dodecahedron because it's just fun to say.
Yeah.
Mhm.
True. Oh dear.
Personally, I'm just wondering why they're even doing an Oppenheimer movie now. Like, it's not like Oppenheimer's like the big, hot thing and popular thinking right now, right? Like,
No.
I
Well,
doubt.
It all depends on how they. It all depends on how they want to portray the testing of the attempt. I have the feeling it's me, and again, I haven't seen it yet, so hang tough, Snoop, Tony.
Right.
I'm thinking it's probably overtones of woke. Bomb is bad.
Mm-hmm.
The bomb was bad, and that's
Do
the
you
way
want me
they're
to
taking it.
confirm, deny, or plead the fifth?
Plead the fifth. I don't want to know.
I just want to say I've only seen a few reviews on here on YouTube, which I trust the YouTube reviews more than anything else because I honestly think this is less mainstream. I don't even pay attention to the mainstream anymore because mainstream is kind of like ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
But I've heard some reviews that say it's not overly woke, But it may not, have all the facts on Oppenheimer because, let's face it, he was not the only guy involved with developing the bomb.
No, not at all. He
There were
wasn't.
many other people. So to just name this film Oppenheimer and give him all that credit is like maybe a bit misleading because I'm sure there were many other people that had their input too, right? So
Yeah.
There are thousands of people involved at the project who didn't even know they were involved.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You want to know how you fight Vogons? You just submit the proper paperwork, man.
I'll be impressed by the Space Force when I see him fighting Vogons in Earth orbit. Yep.
This is America. Just submit the paperwork.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, we're gonna watch it next week, so we'll see how it comes out. What's this? Starker Brian, have you seen the Hacksmith Industries YouTube video where they recreated the work desk or desk workbench with hologram capacity?
I have, and I love his armor designs too. His Mark V being very impressive.
Okay. Let's see.
Wasn't there a movie a few years ago? Well, more than a few years ago, with Robert Downey Jr., Fat Man and Little Boy, about the Manhattan Project.
I'm not sure.
If there
That might have been late 80s, early 90s.
What was that?
I like all things nukes, so that went past me. And not if it did, I'm gonna kick myself in the butt for it.
Yeah, I know Robert Downey Jr. was in it. Was it Robert Downey Jr.?
Robert Downey.
Or was it the other guy?
This new film here.
Yeah, he's in this one.
Yeah.
What was that other guy's name?
No, you're right. You're right. Yes.
Okay.
You're right. John, it was in 1989.
That far back.
And it had Paul. Wow, this is a pretty good cast. It had Paul Newman, Dwight Schultz, Bonnie Bedelia. Well, let's see. Paul Newman was Groves. Dwight. Oh, this was good casting. Dwight Schultz is Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Bonnie Bedelia is his wife. John Cusack was Michael Merriman. Man, an all-star cast. Laura Dern did Kathleen Robinson.
It's good to see Laura Dern still getting work after the whole Jurassic Park fiasco.
Well, this was in 1989.
Yeah.
So this was before Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Pre-fiasco.
Yeah. Wow. Clark Gregg was in. Wow. So this one, man, that's a lot of people. Interesting enough, they don't have anybody playing Tibbets. Interesting. But yeah, Paul Newman plays Groves in this.
Yeah. I'd forgotten all about him. And the one I was thinking of was John Cusack.
Yeah. Yeah,
he's the one with the kind of blank face.
But I could see Dwight Schultz doing Oppenheimer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good pick.
Yeah. Oh dear. So, all right. We are at 3.5 hours. I think we're going to get ready to do the show notes.
It's time for cheese notes. It's time for cheese notes. Oh,
time for ice cream and pudding notes.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, it's time for the ice cream and pudding notes. Yeah, to get ready for the Klobby stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got reviews.
What are the ones? Let me check. I want to see what will be salvaged or reviewed tonight? Let's see. Savaged or reviewed? I don't even think it's up yet.
I feel like they just savage everything at this point, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm watching all of it for the very first time, so I'm enjoying this with fresh eyes.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, they don't have it up yet.
Excuse me.
All right, who did that?
That was me.
It was the
Yes.
macaroni.
Ejection seat. The ejection seat. Come on. Come on. Where is it? Clobbering Times. Videos. Live.
I just imagine Raymond's studio actually, because he said it's got wires everywhere, kind of like mine. I just see this big red button with the chair and the spring and the guy being flung out, drawn on, like ready. He's ready. He's been ready.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh, these look like real winners tonight on the Clobbering Times show. Here, let me put these up on the marquee. But this is tonight's Clobbering Times. Yeah, these look like real winners. Eye of the Needle, prime factors, ex post facto emanations. Oh boy. It's going to be interesting to hear Raquel's.
Yeah.
Take the raspberry count.
Raquel's raspberry is one of the mightiest weapons in Starfleet.
Yeah. Well, I keep thinking we should have a bingo card. We should have a bingo card that when we get to 5 raspberries, usually that happens at an episode, somebody should say in the chat bingo.
I will carry this tradition.
Yeah. You and I will start the
Pass
tradition.
the torch. I shall light it and carry
All
it.
caps.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll do it.
Hashtag pot raid.
Yes, make sure you put down King Dolphin Pod Raid. I've never, Snortapoopa says, I've never seen it, but there was a made for TV movie in '80 called Enola Gay, The Men, the Mission, the Atomic Bomb. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yep. And there was a 1950s movie. The same name was really good.
Yeah.
It's World War III on pay TV. The thrill. They'll be glued to their sets, watching rockets and jets.
Well, I like when Doomcock sings the song. The
Werner
song.
von Braun?
No, not
Tom Lehrer's song.
No, the one.
I'm off to drop the bomb. So don't worry.
No. The one that's at the Vera Lynn song.
Oh yeah.
At the
We'll
end,
meet
that
again.
you see, yeah, we'll meet again. The one you see at the end of Doctor Strangelove.
All
Yep.
right.
That's where the impact is, so to speak.
My favorite line in that movie. A lot of people think it's going to be, oh, no fighting. This is a war room. No. My favorite line and best advice that the movie could ever give is do not mess with the Coca-Cola Corporation. You don't mess with them.
Yep.
You pay that 50 cents even if the world's ending.
Yeah. Yes.
Get your Coke the right way or you don't give it at all.
My favorite line is when King Kong or Major Kong is reading the
survival kit.
The survival kit. Oh, I've got the
Survival kit.
Actually, I've got the script. Hold on, let me get it.
Yes.
I got the
Coca-Cola
script.
almost worked with an atomic weapon.
Yeah.
When they're developing the Orion nuclear rocket engine, they were brought on to consult for actually building the launch mechanism for the bombs. Because the Orion rocket is basically just dropping a nuke out the back of a rocket and then riding the explosion.
Well, I'd like to see the Orion Bell project in space, because in space there would be no gravity resistance. It would be a very efficient way to gain speed.
Yeah, like it's efficient enough that we could. The designers are actually planning missions out to Saturn with it because it would get you there in a reasonable length of time.
Yeah.
The issue is, how do you slow down?
You turn the ship around and start dropping bombs in the other direction.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the only way to do it.
It's inefficient in a way. There's a lot of points of failure to that system. Getting up to speed's easy enough, but just to maneuver it in the exact precise opposite direction.
Yeah.
And detonating your bombs without them bouncing too close to your vehicle, because they would be launching at the same velocity that you're traveling at.
Yeah.
Well,
there's
plus,
a lot of issues.
Yeah. Plus, the problem is there is Yeah, it sounds all well and good, but unfortunately, you've got treaties that prevent nuclear explosions in space. So, okay,
just retarded considering that the sun is a giant H bomb going off constantly.
That's true. That's true.
There you go.
Okay,
like
here we go.
Earth orbit, I can get it, but as far as outer space goes, it's a non-issue.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Well, boys, we got 3 engines out. We got more holes in us than a horse trader's mule. The radio's gone and we're leaking fuel. And if we was flying any lower, why, we need sleigh bells on this thing. But we got one thing on these Ruskies. At this height, they may harpoon us, but they sure ain't gonna spot us on no radar. Let's see. And then my other one. Oh, come on, stop. Okay. Then here's this one. This Slim Pickens was outstanding in this movie.
Yes.
Survival quick kit equip. Yeah. Survival kit contents check. In them you'll find 145 caliber automatic, 2 boxes of ammo, 4 days concentrated emergency rations, 1 drug issue containing antibiotics, morphine, and remember, we're doing this to the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Antibiotics, morphines, vitamin pills, pep pills, sleeping pills, tranquilizer pills, 1 miniature combination Russian phrase book, and Bible. And Bible, they don't have a Bible in Russia. $100 in rubles, $100 in gold, 9 packs of chewing gum, 1 issue of prophylactics, 3 lipsticks, 3 pair of nylon stockings. Shoot, a fella can have a pretty good weekend in Vegas with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
That always got me. Only 1 issue of prophylactics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this is a perfect way to segue. You take most of the contents of that list and just put it in the suitcase, Hunter Thompson's suitcase. Fear and Loathing, and he's just like, I got all of this, and then a salt shaker full of cocaine, and got a bunch of uppers, downers, zigzags, sideways, ether.
Wait. No,
oh, the golf shoe.
1 issue, probably a box.
Ah.
Yeah, an outsider says. All right. I thought I'd be after the survival checklist. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, pretty good weekend in Vegas. Yep.
Okay. Well, it's 20 till. We got clobbering times to prepare for. I think we're going to do show notes.
Yay.
Show notes.
Show notes. Yeah. Let's see.
Pudgy's about to.
It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. With Mr. Raymond and Sandra too. It's time for show notes.
Dun.
Hey, Pudgy finally made it. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Hey. Wendy Trauma Warrior says, I've been to Vegas twice, but can't talk about it. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So true. So true.
Yeah, about all that stuff about counting cards at blackjack tables. I'm not going to do that, guys.
All right, show notes. On Can't believe we're already in August. I got to do the count. I got to start doing the countdown. We're at 177. I got to see when episode 200 is going to start. It's going to be. We've got on. What was that, Dollar?
Sorry, I've been. Sorry, I'm sorry, I've not said much the last several minutes. I've been fiddling with OBS to try.
Uh-oh.
Trying to,
Gotcha.
yeah, I'm just trying to.
Okay. On this coming Wednesday, on August 2nd, can't believe we're already in August, and I've already said that.
Wow.
Margaret's Saving Grace Bully Rescue. We'll be talking with someone who rescues pit bulls. Pit bulls, best dogs in the world. On the 5th, Sandra and I will be on an away mission, so we're gonna do a Sunday show. Maybe we'll have seen Oppenheimer, so I can talk about it then. But our show will be on Sunday. In fact, we have the logo for it. Let me show you the logo. I've got to show you the new logo for the Sunday show. You will be impressed. Of course, anything Fett does, you will be impressed.
Yep.
All right, here is the new Sunday show logo. Sunday.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh my God! I had the exact same show name.
But look who's on the monster truck.
Yeah.
You've got Pud.
Oh.
You got Pudgy. You got Snort.
Yeah.
You've got.
I just wanted. I'm saying you could definitely use that title because it's not a copyrighted thing. I just want to show you what Fit for Hire made for me in the way back when times when I used to have a Sunday show.
All right. And then you got Slapshot on the top.
Yes.
And
Cobalt coming in.
Cobalt Eagle coming in. Yes. Let's see. So that's the Sunday show. We got okay. So that's coming up on Sunday the 6th. On the 9th, we're going to have Janet from Another Planet visit us. It fell through the last time because she was sick, but hopefully hopefully she'll be on the 16th. Hungry Boy's going to visit. We're going to talk about progressive rock. Both of us love prog rock, and we're going to talk about it then. So
very good.
Yep.
Awesome.
On the 23rd, Anti-Derivative Jill and I will talk about the profits in DS9. Or as she says, the interstellar busybodies. We have, and on the 30th, Hannah Carpenter will come in and we'll talk about the mythical Mothman. And I look forward to talking to her. So that is let's see. Phantom Outsider says you forgot. You pay for the whole seat, but you only eat. You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Yes.
Mm-hmm. I sent you the message, Raymond. I sent you the picture that Fett made for me.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on.
Did Fett make you that one too? He's so good.
Yeah, Fett made this one.
Yeah.
Made that. Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah, Fett made this one for us. Yeah, I like that.
Do you mind sharing Sunday if I've ever brought it up?
I'm working on it.
He's trying real hard.
Patience, young Padawan. Patience.
No, I said, do you mind sharing the show title?
No, I don't mind at all.
Yeah.
That's not copyrighted.
Yeah.
I like that. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's still a just cause we just do it on Sunday, so it's backup, so I don't mind at all. Let's see.
I just thought it was ironic. I was just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
we have the
Hey.
same show now! Yay!
Yeah, I love irony. Okay, so
It's more like a
that is-
coincidence, not irony.
yeah, true. That's true. All right, so that is the show notes for the next month or so.
This segment is brought to you by thedolphinboys.com. It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. With Mr. Raymond and Sandra Kulu. It's time for show.
Why is it this song that causes the echoing?
The looping.
The
Yeah,
power
the
of
loop.
Pudgy is too much for the internet to handle.
It could
That's
be
true.
from there on. Strange. New. Whoa.
Bizarre.
Okay.
What is it again?
Fascinating.
All right. That always happens. It's the ghost of show notes. Hey! Stop it. Okay. All right. So that was show notes. Snorter Pooper says, take care every human, dolphin doggo, Dalek ferret, and new. New? Who knew? An honorable mention to our missing eagle and hedgehog. Yes.
Indubitably.
Pudgy and
our evil
Cobalt, we will
genius.
see- yes, and the evil genius. Pudgy, Cobalt, and Feth. Hopefully, we'll see you on Sunday. Live, uncensored, as Pudgy would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Or add. You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let me start. Welcome. Thanking everybody who came to the chat. We had Cam Crash Courses, Jack Lumen. We had the amazing Matt G, the awesome Phantom Outsider, the stalwart Point Curation, the very own man, myth, and legend Rancor Steve. We had the great Shooter 8323 Pew Pew, and we had the lovely Carla Burton, who came on and said hello in the chat. We had the lovely Agent Pepsi One joining us on the panel.
It's always
Yeah.
a pleasant time when
Yes.
everybody's with us.
Yes, it was. And so glad that she was able to make it on to the chat and join the panel. And we have, and now the members of this panel. Thank you, Lenrod.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to have you here. Fez, thank you again for being here.
Glad to be here as always. And
All right, and
all the best to our brother Fat.
Yes, all the best to Fat. Okay, and Alec, I am putting on your channel to bring it up. So tell us what you got planned.
Thanks, Raymond. I've got more. I've got live streams I'd like to do talking about a few different things. I've also got more gaming streams coming up. I've got hopefully more the second part of my playthrough of Undertale. If anyone has anyone here heard of Undertale?
No.
It's a really no wait. Pudgy's heard of it. Pudgy's played it. Too bad he's not here.
Mm.
But yeah, I've got my second playthrough of that coming up soon, and so yeah, go to my channel, check that out.
Okay. Tony, put yours out there because for some reason I don't have your thing on. I don't have your thing in Stream Elements.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on, let me check. Yep, I gotcha. Never mind. Hold on. Wrong name. Hold on.
Yeah, it's like everybody knows me as Tony.
Yeah, I know. That's what I have it in. Okay. What you got going on yours?
After or just about every night that when I come home from work, I do an after party show where sometimes it's a one-man show, sometimes it's a panel discussion. Well, we usually have karaoke night. We like to sing, do songs, impersonations, skits. I'm having a little bit of an uncertainty at work to where I may not be employed there, but I feel like that is going to extend and not be as big of an issue as I thought it was going to be whenever I changed job positions. But I do have a fundraiser. I do put my hat out there whenever I'm performing, and people have been very generous. And just want to give a shout out to those folks. And if anybody is ever in the neighborhood at 3:30 in the morning Eastern Standard, I know that that's a very late hour, but I get a lot of folks. I have high view counts for those streams that I do every evening.
Wow.
Well, there are other time zones.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a small planet and a big planet at the same time. I might be bringing back the Saturday matinee or the Sunday show. I just don't know yet. I like to take time off from YouTube. I don't want to just YouTube whenever I'm not working. I want to, hang out with my friends that I have in real life and stuff. And so, never want to do this every day.
That's true.
But
okay. All right. And now let me thank the amazing chat crew that is here. We had Wendy Webb, who was enjoying the game, and I hope her team wins. And thank you for being here, my co-host. Thank you again. We had Sandra as the producer, the one who keeps sanity into the chaos. Hey, love you, baby. We had Fed for Hire come on and do the drive-by. Please put a F4H out there. Show our love to FET. We have the first in, the last out. Legatus Legion I.
Fading in, fading out.
Our fade in, fade out, doing the amazing research as he does so well. We had the Comic Relief Crusader come on by. He had things he had to do, so he couldn't come on the panel. And then the hardest working bear on the internet.
That's not a bear.
Get out of my show. What up, you bar. One more for.
And now Snorty has his calamari.
Yeah.
One more for the road. Good
Yeah,
show. Good show. Good show, King Dolphin. Good show. Oh, and wait. And Sniffles, Q-Bar.
Yay. .org.
I just noticed the tongue on that puppet flaps. That's great.
Yeah.
Could really use some color though.
I know. I gotta paint it. I gotta paint his nose back.
Yep.
His nose and his tongue.
Yes. Snort Poopa
And then
says,
some Gene Simmons makeup.
"Get him, Mini Snort.
Honey, I shrunk the sun.
Get a mini snort, yes. He didn't have a Phantom. He did not have a Fez. I gotta get a Fez for him.
You do.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
Otherwise, he might choke.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A little red sauce with the calamari would be good.
Yeah.
All right, so that is everybody. Did I miss anybody? No, I think I got everybody. Great. So, everybody, we will see you guys next Wednesday. The interview, we will. No, I'm not gonna. No. We're not getting to this discussion. We will see you next Wednesday, and we look forward to seeing you on the Sunday Just Cause, where, again, mayhem ensues and chaos is a way of life. I like that motto. Mayhem
Subterfuge on the Sabbath.
Yes. Yes. Mayhem ensues and chaos is constant. Ooh, I like that. So, you guys, be safe, be happy, enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you next time.
See you, everybody.
Bye, all.
Laters.
Night night.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Have fun.